Hey everyone, this is Loueyon and I am streaming the Lord of the Rings online. Today's going to be a bit odd because I have a few activities planned actually with my kin on Anor. That's what they're all going to be on, but I actually meant to get this character set up a little bit earlier. So first we're going to be running Fornost, the instance probably just Wraith of Water, one of the wings. And then for the main thing today, we'll actually be doing a leveling race of sorts. So with my kin, we all have new characters, but we're going to start at level 10 and see how far we can get in 2 hours, basically. There are a few rules and stuff that I'll go over when we get to that. But basically, before we start Fornost, I'm going to try to get this character set up as much as possible. Just while I'm starting up this stream here, so that is what I am doing, walking around here. I'm slowly getting some things. I think I do actually have a mount I can use, so that would be helpful in my travels right here. I also decided to go the slow way around Bree. I could have just taken a travel, but that is okay. So with the Fornost, I guess I normally don't have my kin chat showing, but I'm just getting this character set up. It's okay that it is that way. I just usually do it for player privacy in the kin. Let's see, raid. I think I have all those off usually. It's actually a lot easier for me to read kin chat when it's in the regular bottom left corner. And hello, Ivan Stainer. And you said, I'm playing your kind of game. Yeah, I remember you saying you really like power leveling and that type of stuff for speed leveling. So it'll give me tips on some things I could do better. That would be appreciated when we get to it. But one thing is I'm only level 10, so I think, at least my plan is to do some questing, but I'm going to try to do something a little bit different and do some high level quests. So just to cover what I'm doing right now is we cannot start with any quests in our quest log. We also can't use any XP boosts. We can't have any weapons, any like crafted things. A universal toolkit, that is for picking up stuff, which I don't intend to do, but I suppose I should ask if that's actually something I can use. So I can't send any crafted gear or use my XP boost, as I mentioned. I also do have gear for this character though that I can use. I have the high elf starter armor somewhere. There it is, high elf equipment, heavy armor. All of this stuff I can use. It looks like I have the wrong outfit chosen, or at least they're all showing my helmet, it looks like. This character's outfit, I was hoping to get something a little bit more interesting looking, but unfortunately I did not. I also don't know if I'll be dual wielding. I have this outfit for if I dual wield. Couldn't equip. Maybe I should have equipped the other ring. No, that one's better. And then I believe I should also have weapons for this character. Gift of Thanes, I don't think... Oh, that has the level 20 cloaks, which I can't use anyway. Elrond's Gift, this will have some potions. Those might come in handy. Outfitting myself, don't need that. Bunch of dies. Gifts for a starting adventure. I do want that. All these little buffs will be helpful, and there's something every character gets, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to use them. They're just like morale. I probably won't even use the damage boost. And hello, Jaden. You asked what's something better, and I am not sure exactly what you mean. If I was going on about something and said that, it sounds kind of familiar. I've totally lost where that was. I do have a two-handed weapon. Compared to the ones I have equipped, I don't know if it'll be better. I'll go ahead and anchor that. So yeah, it's all this type of stuff that I really need to... Oh, I didn't even see Ivan, his thing ended in something better. Armor of the Hammerhand, that is cosmetics, but it actually could look decent on this character since he doesn't really have much of interest, at least to me. This isn't even too bad looking, if I'm going to be honest. I could go with just my equipment outfit. maybe hide that and that. So yeah, it looks like we have almost all the people we need for Fornost. And I should have a little bit more time to set up this character after we do Fornost, especially if we only do the Wrath of Water wing. That should not take long. At least I would hope it doesn't take an hour long, basically. I cannot find any weapons though, so maybe I do have the best weapon choices. I will, when we get into it, maybe I'll look a little bit more detailed, the two-handed weapon versus two one-handers. So kind of my tentative plan is to actually quest here, do some of these level 14, 15-ish quests. It'll be dangerous for this character for sure, but I just thought it'd be an interesting path to take. I actually want to look at the LOTRO wiki list for Breland quest. That would be helpful. Something I think we can do. And I think I have this set up where I can actually show it. There we go. So it might be a little bit hard for y'all to see, but I'm just looking at the Breland quest. I am mainly looking for Andrath. Early quest, prologue. Don't need any of these. Should probably actually also check in game. Hello. Okay, I think my audio is working there. So not Barrow Downs. I'm totally distracted with what I need. Great Road, Adsos. Buckland. I think Adsos, that's where I want to head to. I want to get to Adsos. I'm trying to find... Yeah, these quests, these are the ones I intend to start with. So it looks like the Dwarf Made Blade, that is one I can squib. But I do need to switch characters because we're going to be running Fornost. So Jaden, you were wondering the fastest way to level? Probably farming instances, especially at high level. You can quest. Questing can be fast. Normally, I'm personally a slow quester because I just like take my time. What character am I looking for? Should probably also turn a display capture off so y'all can see my character list. Or see LOTRO better. I'm like totally distracted right now with the Kin Discord, so for people that don't know, that's just playing in my headphones, and you all will hear the LOTRO in-game audio and me, of course, but won't hear the Kin chat on Discord. But I think I will be playing my Hunter, who I also need to change my... Oops. Did I... Oh, I need to type load there. And I will have to type that once again to get everything set. So it looks like we have, yeah, it looks like we're doing around level 30. That's what I thought it would be. So Ivan, it takes you about 20-ish days to get to, or about 2 weeks to get from 1 to 120. Maybe 20-ish days. That is pretty quick. Maybe if I put my mind to it, I could level that fast, but usually I do not. As in, basically never do. So is 29 Hunter okay? And I think I can type this again. Now my UI is actually set how it should be. And then for anybody that maybe comes to watch this later, I will put timestamps in the stream after it's uploaded like a regular video so people can see the different sections for if they're interested in the leveling race. Attempted leveling race. I don't know how well it'll be on a champion. That'll be interesting to see for me. And then hello Maliathor. And then we do have Fornost going on first. And I have all these missions. I don't know if I have any ready to turn in. I kind of hope I do, just because I could finish my daily. It doesn't look like I will. So I think a chill on the Gladimir is one I can do pretty quickly. But I just want to do one mission. This does not look familiar, to be honest, but I have done this one. But I wanted to do a mission real quick just to go ahead and finish that daily while we're waiting for Fornost to start. I totally one-shot that worm. I know missions in general are easy, but this character is really hitting these things. Swiftbow itself could probably one-shot these mobs, it looks like. And we have one more. Yeah, I was doing a mission real quick. I was hoping it could invite me, but I just got done. It was a pretty quick mission. It's kind of odd running on such a low-level hunter. I usually play like the yellow or blue line, so it's a little bit weird just standing still and shooting. I am good now. So Burglar, for you Ivan, has taken the longest. Wow, we really do have a pretty good concentrated level group here. I am the lowest at 29, then we have the Beorning. The first Beorning there has not run this, as far as I know at least. I'm pretty sure they haven't. And then the Minstrel probably has, but I'm not sure. And then the other Beorning I know has a lot.
Fornost, the last capital of the fallen North Kingdom. It is here that
and yeah, Burglar is a slow leveler. It has stealth and just a lot of things that make it a little bit slower. You can go through it fast, and they do good damage, so they have some things that can speed it up. But at least for me, I'm like always in stealth and stuff that makes it a bit slower. So it looks like we're starting off with a fun fight here. I actually think I might be better if I go yellow line. I don't know exactly at this level, but it'd be interesting to test. Generate a lot of focus, I noticed as well at this level, playing the red line specifically because penetrating shot doesn't have a, or it does have a cooldown versus at high level it doesn't have a cooldown. And then you also don't have upshot taking it pretty frequently. So let me see if I have, yeah, if I have the yellow line set up, I would like to use that. So trap damage, damage over time. I actually don't know at this point because Deadly Decoy does a ton of damage. Trap damage. Then I also have my stances set up on this character. Apparently my target was already dead even though I thought I already switched. Right, so we are doing the side quests. This is kind of a weird group composition. There's two Beornings. I believe one is tanking, one is DPS, and then the Minstrel healer. But only 4 of us running Fornost. It seems pretty... Oh, that's so sad. Yep. So Ivan, you bet I can get level 35 to 40. If you're talking about on my level 10, that would be something crazy. But yeah, the leveling That doesn't happen until about 15 minutes from now that we'll start that. And then I'll be on my level 10 champion. Oh, there's still one more. And I am really not used to the keybind setup on this hunter. Lingering, so I really like the yellow line hunter, but I feel like Lingering Wound used to be more fun. I know it used to be pretty weak, but it at least used to be more fun when it didn't have a focus cost. I even think that traps have a focus cost now. At least most of them. Because I'm used to pressing 1 to do quick shot, I think is the biggest thing that's going on with me right now. And yeah, Ivan, I am in yellow. So we're doing it over 2 hours. You think I can get to level 25 in 2 hours, Ivan, from 10? Ooh, I need your strategies, because I do not think I can do that, but ooh-wee. That would be pretty nice if I could. So my tentative plans are to do Adso's camp, and before that I have to do whatever place north of, just a little bit up the road from Bree. And if anybody is wondering what's going on a little bit with this group, one of the players in this group is a new player, which is the tank. So we're probably going to be going a little bit slower. As I mentioned, it was also their first time going through the instance. So while in the leveling competition, we hope to not go slow. This part, I think, will be a little bit slow. Apparently I was moving. That's one thing I noticed with the hunter and just some classes that have inductions. After I finish moving, you'll get the error that you're still moving. You have to like wait. It seems like a whole second to stop moving before it realizes you stop moving. I need to do something with these keybinds. I keep mentioning it, but I am way too used to quickshot being on 1 right now for some reason. And hello, Shalzu. Oh, Ivan, we are not using XP boost, so this character, I was going to show that, but like I won't be using my shield, pocket, or earring, or any other boosts. I'm actually curious. I need to compare the damage again of like Lingering Wound and Penetrating Shot. So for the immediate damage, definitely Penetrating Shot is more worth it. I think it's for the arrowheads. Oops, I was going to use Explosive Shot there, but decided to move. Wow, that's a lot of dots on the Warning. Yeah. Wonder how strong those are. I just saw a lot and saw her health going down. Yeah, Ivan Guardian is fun, I think, solo and leveling. They can be a little bit slow if you're doing a lot of single target stuff, but if you can get big AoE like the champion... Oh, wait. Okay, I will collect more arrowheads. Group is really getting split up here. So it looks like our tank died. I have so much crowd control. That is one nice thing about the Yellow Line Hunters, all the crowd control for things like that. Except for when the enemies are ranged, then they can just shoot you from being rooted anyway. That's an interesting outfit for a character named Barney. That's a nice outfit there, Barney. Okay, so I think we got all the quest items up to this point. I just know this instance, you need to get at least most of them. Let's see. I think did the boss maybe run to the healer? Trying to build up to Rain of Thorns right now. I feel like Hunter, that's one of the classes I probably least play on a stream, so it's a little bit weird. I should probably do something to help the healer there. That whole time, I could have actually done something about those ads. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just like looking at all my skills, looking at the cooldowns and focus and that type of stuff. I didn't actually see what was going on in the game. But yeah, with the Hunter, I think it's a fun class, but I prefer it definitely than the Champion, which is the other class I'm going to be playing today, but just in a little bit comparison of the two. But it's kind of a class that if I play it for a long time, it's something that can get boring, I think, quicker than other classes. So it's a good alt-type class for me, basically. That's what I'm trying to say as I'm fully distracted here. I think everybody gets loot anyway. Looks like I got a pocket item, but I kind of like my XP boosting pocket item, so I probably won't equip it. So I think we have the Sarah Oakhart quest next. I'll let them start it when they're ready. So I think if I used to run Fornost enough that I'd actually remember which doors had enemies. It does look like the first one had some. So let's AoE those. Wow, that with the Behorning Heasing, the other thing in the explosive arrow, it all like got exploded. I don't know how many enemies explosive arrow can hit. It looks like it's actually all enemies. A lot of skills in LOTRO are target limited. So it's nice to have something that's not. And if I remember correctly, the next one that opens that has enemies is down here. You can actually look in the gate and see. So egotistical. You decide to valor your champion and you're kinda lost. Well, I think the champion will be a relatively easy one to get the hang of. I don't know if there's anything specific you want to know. In general, I would say prioritize your focus consumers. or fervor consumers. Focus is the hunter thing, the class I'm playing right now. But yeah, focus on the fervor consumers is a good start for your strong skills. With AoE, with a Ballard character at level 120, you're probably pretty sufficient for AoE if you want that. Oh. We let Sarah Oakart died. I tried what I could there, but... yeah, I don't know if I've actually ever had Sarah Oakart be defeated on this quest, so I don't know what happens if we still get the bosses down here or not. But with the champion, just some other general things. With red line, you use the single target skills, like all the strike stuff mainly. With yellow line, the blade skills. One trait I could recommend for solo is that one in the blue line that gives an active skill that I can't think of the name of right now. It's the parry reaction skill. That one's very strong on all of these specs if you're solo, especially because it's immediate and you can use it to animation cancel. Because a lot of the champion skills have really long animation, so that's useful. Oh, you mean not mechanically? Okay. That is a little bit more helpful. So progression, that's an easier topic to talk about without needing more details. But yeah, those were just some random champion tips at least, which is a class I will be playing later today. But progression wise, you should be able to start Shades in the Swamp and Beorn Cusk. I think it starts from Gandalf or Grimbeorn. One of those two. I'm thinking Gandalf though. This part's going to be a little bit tough. Need to stay out of the water with the minstrel. And these guys do a lot of damage. I'm really thinking about switching to redline. I'm not sure. The crowd control is actually useful for a little bit. Yeah, sweeping riposte, that is a very strong skill to have. You need to go out of the water. Though, in this one, the water silences you. So I might try redline for a little bit, just see the damage. I wonder at this level if I'd actually use strength stance over precision. Looks like I was already in strength, but I don't know if I meant to be in that earlier. But I know at high level precisions, I think better from what I remember at least. I don't remember the exact stats or whatever. And I probably shouldn't have that open while we're trying to kill stuff. Oh, it looks like... but yeah, it seems like Swiftbow, from what I can tell, Swiftbow and Heartseeker will be my strongest. So it looks like I'm about to pull other stuff. But yeah, I'll give this a minute just to test it out a little bit, I suppose. But with the progression, after getting the shades, I kind of forgot about that with all that's going on, but after the shades in the swamp and you do that, it should lead you to where you need to go with the Black Book of Mordor. And that'll take you through Mordor Besiege, which is the first zone of the Minas Morgul expansion. And then you can continue the Black Book of Mordor, Mordor Besieged as you want, and Minas Morgul as you want. Those going through Minas Morgul and Mordor Besieged will open up some dailies and weeklies and things like that. At least as far as I know, they're required to unlock those, and of course doing the quest there will be good for just regular leveling. And then after Minas Morgul, and after you finish the Black Book of Mordor, I'm going to try to pull one separately from all the others, just because there are so many water so many running around. Although I don't really know if they run around since they're Dreadmists. So after Minas Morgul, you have the Legacy of Durn and the Trials of Dwarves. I don't remember exactly where you can start that, but that'll help lead you into the Wells of Lingflood. You can also start the kind of regular questing portion of Wells of Lingflood from the south, I think also in Beorning Husk, maybe from Grimbeorn, if I remember correctly. And then after that, there's Elder Slade with the War of Three Peaks, which also continues the Legacy of Durn and the Trials of Dwarves. So I feel like I just prefer playing the yellow line in general, but I also do feel like it's a little bit slower right now. I can't really tell too much. Should probably put like combat analysis up so I can actually compare, but it's not that important at this level especially. So I think we got all the arrowheads we need. We still need to defeat 9 Dreadmists, but we should be able to do that, and I think we're good to head into the room and get these 3 Dreadmists. That was a little bit funny with the animation of the Beorning. I think it was jumping like repeatedly over the water, but it looked a little weird from my perspective. That one focus every 5 seconds is actually very tempting, but perhaps actually being in strength stance even in the yellow line is useful. I always wonder how strong. It's just because it's a class I don't play that much with Hunter. I have to remind myself how strong some of the skills are, like Rain of Thorns. Deadly Decoy doesn't say the damage it does, I just know it does a lot of damage. I think more than Rain of Thorns, like just for comparison to other skills. It looks like Rain of Thorns is going to be my strongest skill. Swift Bow. I always feel like at high level Swift Bow is very slow. It does a lot of damage, especially on the red line, but hopefully I don't have to use the potion there. Okay, it looks like we got quite a few enemies. I have to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to pull aggro, especially with my low health right now. I wonder if the Beorning switched from tank spec. Because I feel like I'm pulling more aggro here. It could also just be the mobs are ranged, I don't know too much, but it just feels a lot more dangerous for me going through this room than before. Should probably go ahead and switch to red line so I don't forget for the final boss. I'm still looking for my next trait, probably just induction bow damage. I know strength stance, it's probably useful at this level, and I could always respec, but that is something I do not want to bother with too much. And even getting just general induction bow damage, actually probably slightly worse than strength stance. It looks like I was just checking something with my stream and it decided to... Yeah, my CPU usage, when I clicked on that one tab on Chrome, it went up to 80% from whatever it's down to now, like 25%. So whenever I have like some really weird lag like that, it's Chrome deciding to totally eat up my CPU. I've switched to the red line so I can actually shoot him from far away. So it looks like he started. I actually can put a trap under him. It'd actually be a reason you can switch. A lot of people even do this, I believe, in endgame content, but I could have switched to yellow line there to put up my traps, done explosive decoy, then just switch to red line and get all the stuff with red line during combat, but get some of the benefits, early benefits of yellow line. So I think one of the Bay Warnings, it looked like the second Bay Warning there, Warney the Welcoming, he switched to tank spec. Because he used the... No, he was DPS, he used Bash, never mind. So it looks like we're going to rely on the newer players here. I just went down really quickly. I think I had aggro on the boss and he does a lot of damage. But that is okay. This is something that just happens when you run with a group. I wonder if I can be... Probably can't be rizzed. I think... yeah, I think I was too far away to get rezzed. So I'm kind of curious what I could do a little bit better, maybe less damage to get less aggro. I'll maybe let whichever Bane Warning is tanking build up some aggro. I know it's not really how like tanking works if you're doing raids or things like that, especially higher difficulty content that people do with the tanking, but it should work for this, I would think, at least. I should avoid running into the Dread Mist. I'll probably stay out here just in case somebody does pull them and I'll run into them, because I almost did that. I could see it happening, but looks like they'll stay safe. Kind of seems odd that I've already been streaming 40 minutes. This is such a short instance normally. As I mentioned early on, it could take a little bit longer. We're doing all the quests and stuff and just going slowly, but that actually brings us closer. When we finish this, it'll bring us closer to the leveling, the whole leveling contest thing, so I'll go ahead and interrupt him. I'm going to go slower, let you all build up aggro this time. Maybe I'll do a dot. So it looks like they have aggro fine. I'll go ahead and do a Heartseeker. I feel like this is the old days of LOTRO, at least how I heard the old days of LOTRO was. You just left your character on auto attack while waiting for power to not draw aggro. I don't know exactly that that's how it worked with hunters, but I have a friend that used to play a hunter back in the day. He started when LOTRO launched, and just how different LOTRO is now with the mechanics the way they are compared to back then. At least as far as I know, you'd have to like conserve power, a lot of things like that, and as I mentioned with aggro, my interrupts on cooldown. So it looks like whatever he did there just didn't knock back and did some damage. Wonder if the minstrel can't heal for some reason. Oh, out of line of sight it sounds like. Maybe I should go ahead and do some damage here, try to get aggro off the Warning. I don't know if I can, especially if they are in tank spec. Oh, I tried to interrupt him, but I didn't see it say interrupted. This is the one fight that I am really familiar with that Warden range tanking is an actual thing. I always like to talk about Warden range tanking because it's something totally unique to them. But there's no like fights where it's absolutely required to have a range tank, but this is one where it's very nice to have at least. Gotta let a bear open up the chest. And yes, mana pots, this leveling race should be exciting, which is coming up next. It'll be about 12 minutes from now. Wait, no, 22 minutes from now until we start that. So we still have a little bit of time. And I think we're probably done with these characters for today, and we can get a little bit more prepared. Or looks like I got some armor, but I'm not sure any of it will be an upgrade. The chest piece is just a little bit worse than the one I have. I have an old level 18 crafted one, and this one's even worse. Crafted gear is so OP. I do have a level 30 bow waiting for this character. Oh yeah, mana pots, this would be a Mario type level. I've never even really thought of it like that. I don't know why I'm following these people out. We just finished the instance. It looks like one of them left. But yeah, as a hunter, can do the range damage, don't need to worry about that. And Ellen, you saw my blue hunter guide, and you asked, is he worth leveling in not group content? The blue hunter is definitely good for leveling. I don't have that set up on this character, even though it's actually what I'd use over the red line for leveling, probably. Innate. But yeah, we still have about 20 minutes, I think, until we start the leveling, and I have to fill this with something. As I mentioned, this would be a little bit of an odd stream with just a whole bunch of different things going on. But actually going to set up blue line. I think I need to do, no, I did actually a mission on this character. That is already done. I did chill on Vladimir. So I have to find something to do. I think I can go ahead and get my champion a little bit more set up maybe, and then I could maybe do missions. I actually have, let's see, is there a character I want to do missions specifically on? It's just something that's easy to do and fill the time. I think I'll go ahead and do that on the Warden. That way, I thought if there was a lot of time I could actually switch servers and play some of my characters on Arkenstone briefly, but I can go ahead and do some missions. It looks like I can get the daily and weekly on this character, and I do not have any yet. Halls of Dead, that one's a fun one, I think. Yeah, the Blue Line Hunter, you can definitely do it solo. It's good for solo, and this character is not set up at all. At least 7 dash chat. That's such an outdated name for it, but that's what it is. Wow, I didn't even have to use a gambit. Why is my damage so high? Are missions just this easy at this level? Something's doing a lot of damage. I have no idea what it is. Warden's taunt, maybe? What spec am I? I am the red line. Maybe having the 25% gambit builder damage? I have no idea, but I'm just like doing a lot of damage with those. But anyway, this is... yeah, just need to load that again. This is how I set up my Warden. These on the function keys. Get that out of the way. This is a spear one. I think I have this one down here. That guy, that guy. Actually, I don't think that's right. That looks better. Then I put my fist one here. So the way I have that set up is I have all the spear ones in the first column, all the shield ones in the second column, and then fist ones in the third column. But then I have also in the first row, all of them have the spear. The second row, all of them have the fist. I think is the way I have that set up. And then I usually have battle preparation up here at the F4 keybind for me. But it looks like my inventory is full. But it looks like I do not have that. I also have a Warden's Mace of the Second Age, apparently. You gotta get this character to level... whatever level it is for that 60. So it does not look like I have battle preparation yet. And then I actually do want to use Critical Strike. If I were to seriously play this character and level him, I'd want to use that. I wonder what gambits I have. Playing a low-level Warden again, I have to remember what I actually have available. Doesn't look like I have... one of the interesting ones, I think, is when you get Resounding Challenge. I don't know exactly when you get that, but it doesn't look like I have it. I don't think I have a Morale Tap yet. So yeah, that's one problem with the low-level Warden. If I play one, I usually use my old keybinds, or not my old keybinds, usually use whatever buttons to build certain gambits, and then I just won't have some gambits. Don't think I have a good ranged gambit yet. Looks like my only heal is Persevere, which does a tiny amount of healing. And that mission is already complete. That was super quick. I feel like I spent more time actually getting my character set up than doing the mission. Gate Captain. I think this one you have to do the 2 bombs if I remember correctly, like 2 powder kegs. Explosive barrels, that's what it is. So I switched to the range spec. Oh, but that does not look good. I'm just kinda, it's been a long time since I've actually played a low-level Warden and put my mind to what actually does what. But yeah, it looks like Surety of Death spam is basically the way to go. Except this guy's absorbing all my damage. I think I do have a bleed I could put on him. Oh, he has all those dots ticking. I don't know if Warcry alone can kill these mobs, but that would be convenient so I don't have to hit them all with Surety of Death. I think that in combination with Warden's Taunt might get him down. This is one nice thing with missions. I know people, including myself, have been a bit critical of them, mainly with the rewards you get, but it is nice that you can just play like a random character like this and have something to do. It's similar to skirmishes in a way like that. I could just run skirmishes, but I'd have to do the skirmish intro quest on this character I know still. And I forgot the explosive barrel. I came over here to get the explosive barrel, but I forgot it. This character, his inventory is so full, mainly with crafting stuff. I think I leveled him mainly through crafting. Now I think we should be able to run all 3 missions and I'll get on my champion after that. Like right there, that is one time I tried to build Brink of Victory, but of course I don't have that yet on this character. Now the captain here actually has a decent amount of health. I might actually get to use a few of my damage over time game as the few that I have. I really do wonder though if it'd be better spamming Surety of Death. I kind of doubt it, and you can't really spam too much of it at this point, but it'd be something interesting I guess to look at. Okay, so this time I'd rather a little bit of a faster mission. I think the Snows of Kerbrine this is a pretty fast mission if I remember correctly. Yeah, I just need to defeat a boss here real quick. Which, if I have a problem with that, then something is not good about my gameplay, basically. I also have Goad. I didn't use that last time, just for a damaging skill. So yeah, that mission was super quick. I'm not even sure it took me 30 seconds. Normally I would kill the other mobs in something like that, but I did want to get it done so I can go a little bit more about the leveling contest. This was something fun, at least for me, to fill the content with for a little bit. Don't think either of these guys sell. Would be actually good if I sell real quick on this character. But yeah, doing low-level content, that's something I have not done in quite a while in LOTRO. I did a lot of it when the Legendary servers launched, and I've done a lot of it in the past. So it's something I'm fine not doing for a while, but it's something I feel like I've been in the mood a little bit more for lately. Oh, I just repaired, I did not sell. Basically want to sell all the junk, which doesn't look like there's all that much in my inventory. A lot of it leftover crafting stuff again. Yeah, mainly a couple of these things I don't really care too much about I can sell. Oops, it looks like that was actually all my loot. I have new mail, Gartha Garwin, and Imbued Allies, remote quest, LOTRO points, all that good stuff. So for the leveling contest, I believe I can show you all. There's a long list of rules, and it might sound strict, it even does to me a little bit, but there are points to the rules. I didn't set up this event, somebody else did. I think it's something a little bit different that's fun. I'm not really a fast leveler in LOTRO though. I maybe can be, but I very much like to take my time questing. I get distracted a lot. I like to just randomly kill mobs and things like that, so this will be a little bit different for me. So, I believe it's on my Kin website, but I believe I can show the rules at some point. So let me see if this works. That is somewhat showing the calendar a little bit. So leveling race, here it is. Oh, so perfect. You all can see the rules, I think. I can even zoom in so the text's a little bit bigger. This is a bit big for me to read it, but it's a 2-hour event. We'll start at 8 p.m. server time, which is in 9 minutes, and we start from level 10, and the highest level XP at the end wins. So these are the things to keep it really fair and competitive and fun, as it says. So no XP boost, no crafted gear, no gear from expansions or stores, no items from auction hall or traded, no items from alts, everything must be solo, and it must be self-found from quests and mobs, and no mounts until level 14. So I do have mounts, but I cannot use them until level 14 and start with no quests in my quest log. I can start anywhere I want, which my character is roughly where I want. And then I have to report how much XP I have at level 10. And also not in the rules that I have to double check on, just confirm on, is that I can use 2 of these, I believe. So that's what's going on with the leveling contest. I think it should be fun. It'll be basically 2 hours of me playing solo is really what it's gonna be like. It's a long 2-hour race. I would say it's like a marathon, but a marathon might be like a 26-hour leveling race, which I think would be interesting as well. I really wonder how I do that, so I can't get any quests. I do need to get this character actually set up. I also wouldn't mind taking like it wouldn't be like a 5-minute AFK, but a short, brief AFK. Might set up this character in an odd way. Let's see, I'm in the AoE spec right now. So how weak is Savage Strikes at this point? Oh, that skill, I kind of forgot it exists. It's something at high levels, I believe, you only use to remove corruptions. You have Brutal Strikes to replace it. Oops, that doesn't actually show what it does, but Brutal Strikes is basically Savage Strikes, but stronger. It's a little bit weird to have a direct replacement like that. Actually, Savage Strikes, that only costs 2 fervor. I wonder what happens to it. It could be something at high level, but that's actually interesting because it does cost less fervor. I don't know what the red line, that's something else. I do have the red line set up. I'd actually have that to compare. Probably would just use whatever is available. So this is how I set up my champion. And I was also hoping to get this character an outfit, but I totally moved on from where all the outfits are. I thought I could just look at one of those random shops somewhere. So maybe this one I'll set for the armor of the hammer hand at least. I don't know, that doesn't really look like champion armor to me either. None of these look like champion armor to me. That's why I wanted another outfit. Steed of the Elder. I think I have the hammer hand one, so for when I can use a mount, I'll move it up here so I don't accidentally use it. But for when I can use a mount, this one looks pretty decent. But yeah, I believe I am actually about ready somehow. Epic battle awaits. Probably won't do epic battles to level. I don't really have that many skills to set up. I guess I could have a bow. Do I have a bow anywhere? Do I have my bow attack though? I do not. Oh, and Prancing Pony, Breland. Okay, I have my milestone. Wait, it says return to Prancing Pony, but then it says Selendum. Oh, I didn't even think about getting my milestone set up, but that could give me a slight edge, especially if I have to go. Let me see where there's a milestone here. There used to be one, I thought outside to the west, but maybe that's where the like racial return to skill takes you. So I actually don't know where it would be best to set my milestone, because Selendum I could swift travel to West Bree. That could actually be a little bit faster. But yeah, we just have a few more minutes. Didn't take me as long to get it set up basically as I thought it would. of this character, his armor, that's one of the things we can actually check. It's very detailed for level 10, but when you're trying to go fast, it is a little bit important at least. Okay, so I want to compare the total damage of all my skills with two-handed weapon versus two one-handed weapons. Normally I prefer dual wield just for fun, so I will probably be switching to dual wield. But it will be an interesting comparison, I think. Takes me forever. I always feel like I have to get these very neatly set up. And then I wanted to compare that to the two dual wield weapons. It's nice that you can do this though. It takes a little bit long to actually look at everything and get it set up, but this is the type of stuff I do. When I make like my guide videos, I have all these skills set up. I actually plan to do something like this for the champion in the future. I thought I'd make a video on dual wielding versus two-hander and all the situations to do the either, and I think it's useful for me to compare right now. So dual wield, immediately I see wild attack is better, devastating strike is better, savage strikes is better, brutal strikes is worse. And then remorseless strike is better. So we have 1, 2, 3. Wow, swift strike is way worse because it does less damage and it only has one attack still. Wild attack, that one recovery is better. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of the however many I have here are better. I think it changes at high level though. So at like high level, I'm guessing when I'd get ferocious strikes, that's probably better with two-handed weapon, if I remember correctly. I could not be remembering that correctly. But I think at low level, largely because of savage strikes, it could be that I will dual wield, which I find more fun in general. So it's not really too much of a difference, but yeah, also comparing, I need to do Blade Wall, Rend, and then Blade Storm for the yellow line. I still don't know what spec I will primarily play. So top is going to be two-hander again. And then I have one more to do, Blade Storm. So for yellow line, which I know a lot of people, just as a general thing, recommend dual wield, I definitely see why right up front. Rend is the only one that gets worse from dual wielding. Blade Storm and Blade Wall both do 2 attacks, which are the only 2 skills I have right now. Eventually the other skills to compare would be like Raging Blade, and I'm pretty sure that does 3 attacks with dual wield. I actually think I can compare that. Oh no, I can't, but it does 2 attacks. And then it has 3 attacks. That's the main way I think you compare on champion, is the number of attacks it does. And then there's another skill. I think Fury of Blades as well gets a 3rd attack. So yeah, that'd be better with two-hander. And then Ferocious Strikes, that does 3 attacks with dual wielder and 3 attacks with two-hander. So it's going to be better with the two-hander, because all the attacks draw from main hand damage. And then I think, is that all you get in the red line for new skills after that? One I don't have that's a general champion skill I know is Merciful Strike, I think it is called. The one that has a health threshold. So, we are about to start the leveling race, but I think I have a minute to AFK real quick. Okay, so I will be right back in a minute, and I think I have no idea if this is the right thing. It actually is. So I have an AFK message. It'll just be a minute for me to use the restroom and might get a drink. So I am back. And it looks like everything is still going okay. Can get rid of that. Can zoom back out. I am back. Do we only have 4 of us? So it sounds like we're about to start. We had, I think, a few more people interested, but it doesn't look like that many people. We have 4 people, I think. 4 of us that are level 10. It looks like we have 10 seconds to go. Very long 10 seconds. So no mount. I cannot use that. And yeah, don't have any. Was I allowed to use my 2 destiny point things?
Can I speak with you a moment?
Okay.
Is a moment of your time too much?
So I don't think I'm doing the second quest I just picked up there. Actually, I can. It's pretty close by. But we're starting the leveling, race leveling contest thing. So we have 2 hours to get as far as we can. So yeah, that'll be 2. Is it like a bar and a half? Okay, then yeah. Have to go buy these dangerous level 17 bears. Level 16 board. This is so slow without a mount. That's the only thing, just because people have different speed mounts, that's one of the things we mentioned. I should probably go ahead and switch to the red line, and I should be dual wielding. We compared that on both specs, and dual wielding was better. This feels like such a slow start, but I did get a quest done, and now I need to find Nate, who's just to the southeast. So did anybody pick the same spot to gather? Noglin. Only thing I didn't consider with this is these mobs are really high level around here. I can bring it back to him. Shoo. Yeah. And we have the minus 40% XP. Am I crazy, or is the guy I need to turn the quest in not here? Here he is. He's a little bit off. Okay. I thought I was going crazy there because I thought I saw him on the map, but it was just being blocked by the forge. That unfortunately did not complete the quest, but yeah. 2 hours is a long time. As I've mentioned a lot throughout this, I am a slow leveler. Ooh, I don't think I could get anything with Prospector, but I could at least get, I think some Ashwood would be what I can gather, or I can gather any of the wood I should run into. I don't know, it's probably technically a slowdown, but for now, I just need to kill some raiders. Wow, these guys are taking hardly any damage. This is going to be what slows me down the combat. If I had crafting gear and that type of stuff, that would definitely like speed it up, but so Remorseless Strike, I'm kind of curious. I'm just comparing my skills a little bit here. Remorseless Strike doesn't even do that much damage. Okay, got that. Very slow run. One of the things is I don't think you're allowed to use speed boosts, which I don't have any, so it's like no setback for me, and it actually helps me that other people who play what we actually have another champion and the lore master. The lore master is probably gonna be slow, to be honest. They could be okay. Their pets aren't too bad. The Bog Guardian, if it were level 20. Forging a new blade. I don't remember exactly. I think this is a defend him type quest. I actually think I want to be in the yellow line for this. And can we gather stuff with crafting? It's probably slower anyway, but I was curious. Oh.
I don't know anything, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, it gave me 15 XP, so it was a waste of time. Oh, this fight doesn't look like it'll go too well for me. I just need to get, I think getting level 11 or 12 will help. I do have aggro right now, so that's a good thing, but just killing these mobs. Hello, Drac von Karstein. He said, thanks for the content I provide you all. You love it. So I'm glad you love it, but I am about to die. I do have some potions. So this quest probably wasn't a good thing to do. I can do this quest later. I was kind of hoping the mobs that spawned here would be level 14. Ish, let me eat some of the food I have. Oh, that's all I needed to do? I didn't know it was just one wave of ads. That helps a lot. I don't need to spend all my time eating that meal then. There's a lot of stuff I can't use in my inventory, so I have to be careful, but all these little like potion type things that I get through those heroes boxes I think are fine. No speed boosts, no virtue, which I should probably set. I'll probably be getting virtue XP. It's probably more efficient to go down here first. But yeah, this is think interesting trying to level fast for me. I know it'll be dangerous in the area I'm going to. That is one thing I want to avoid a little bit, was when I get to the brigand camp up there, which I think will be coming up very soon, and it looks like I get a huge bow upgrade. It's probably what I want. I don't want to spend too much time on the quest reward. Oh no, I'm too low level for that quest? That is not a good thing. This totally sets back my plans a lot. That is not a good thing that I couldn't get that quest. Oh, I'm going to have to come up with alternative plans, like grind my way to level 11 just to get that quest. So Drac, I do not have any news about the upcoming overhaul on LOTRO graphics. I would be honestly a little surprised if it happens. It would be exciting, of course, but I am just not too optimistic about it actually happening, I suppose. Like, it is possible, but I just don't see it being too much of a reality.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, this was
Why are you bothering me?
not a good idea. Ooh, actually, these are level 14. Okay, this could be a really good idea, actually. I am struggling here with this little leveling contest thing. Actually wondering, one more level is probably worth getting Battle Frenzy. It's a really weird route, but I'm just worried about what I want right now and not really building this character too long term. I can always respec. Oh, these boars are 15. I gotta try and avoid all the level 15 boars. So there's like one there. A lot of these are level 15. Actually, I have to have floating names on so I don't see them. They're mostly level 15. This isn't gonna be good. See, one level 14 mob is definitely no problem for me. It's just with the level 15s I think will deflect. But if I can avoid them, unlike this one. But yeah, this is the problem with trying to hit mobs that are 5 levels or more above you. They just deflect. And I have debuffs here. I don't think they're doing damage to me, but one of them's straining power. One of them's decreasing my damage. Oh no, I already do so little damage. Gotta be careful to not backpedal into another mob. This is why I think other people might go faster than me, but I just thought it'd be an interesting route to try. I just didn't realize there were so many level 15s. I thought it was more level 14 in this area. And that backpack was honestly probably a bit of a waste of time for me to try to get. I'm probably about to pull that boar, but I really want this debris pile. No, I did not pull it. Okay, there is an orange boar. There are 2 orange boars. I'm going to try to pull this one and then go back to this other one over here. Hey Vito, you finally caught me online. Well, you caught me at an exciting time, even though I'm playing a level 10 very slowly, killing level 14s and trying to avoid the level 16s. Because we're doing a leveling race, and I feel like I'm going very slowly because I'm doing high level stuff. And also the flawless boar hides. I am not getting those. Okay, I got avoid. Yep. It's going very poorly though for me. Uh-oh, I pulled a second mob. This is not good. There's a good chance I will die right here. I think tier 2 potions. It's all my potions. I might even use my rejuvenation potion. I want to avoid using that if I can. I wonder if I have any more of those like leveling boxes to open. Doesn't look like it. I do have power potions. Normally I don't even really care about those, so might as well use one. Oh, I'm stuck between too many level 15 boars. That is the problem right now. So Vito, you watched my videos and streams from a few months ago. I bet you're happy to see me online again. Well, I'm happy you were able to cop me online, and happy you decided to attend. Oh, it looks like I died. That was close. I do need to search one more trinket, but I got all the boars. Going to use, you have one free revive every like 2 hours. Oh no, and I pulled a boar. So I need a trinket. Let me position where I can get one maybe. Get one right back there, okay. There's a good chance I'm going to die again. Well, we've probably... I don't know exactly how long we've been going with this whole leveling contest thing. Oh, I might actually be able to run away. I didn't think I would, but there's a debris pile down there. That's probably what I'm going to go after, the one right down there. But it looks like the mob de-aggroed from me. Things are actually not going too bad, considering I do have my better bow I could equip. Uh-oh. I was actually able to sneak this debris pile. Oh, I don't recognize anybody's character name. So Nurith is a hunter, Vanicus is a lore master, Bobby is champion. So 2 people actually, I'm in the kin Discord, the Discord with my kin, and that's not on the stream as usual, but oh, so Ivan, we're on the leveling contest, and it's going very poorly for me. I'm trying to do level 15 quests, and there's actually a level 16 quest. I got blocked because I'm too low level. I can't actually get that, so I was hoping this quest would get me high enough level. I'm gonna have to grind some of these boars or something, but 2 people are actually streaming in Discord. So I can actually see their progress a little bit. One of them went to Nogland, I know. I don't know where everybody else went. I have not run into anybody. Yeah, I'm too low level for these quests, so I have to... I don't know if I can do anything at Adso's camp. That would probably be my best bet for somewhere to head. But I thought those were more like level 16, 17. So yeah, I can see somebody. It looks like they're a little bit into level 10 as well. But I just ran into a huge roadblock. Hopefully I can find a lot of level 14 mobs and just grind to 11. But this is super slow because of that. I guess if I actually looked at the LOTRO wiki list, I should have been able to pay attention to that. But let's see, I get 35 XP per kill, so I need to do 10, I need to kill 20 mobs. Comb quest, that is a good option, Vito. That would probably be better than just killing these random brigands, but I was going to check Adso's camp, because I can take the stable master from Adso's camp at least to somewhere. But yeah, I thought in general doing slightly higher... So kill level 13 to 14 mobs, Ivan, is what you recommend? Alright, that is... Since you're the speed leveler, I will trust you a little bit. I'll kill mobs on the way, but I do want to see if there are quests I can get at Adso's camp. Because I might as well be getting quest progress while killing things, is what I figure. 350, I still need not quite 20 mobs. Plus, if these mobs are lower level in general, it'd actually be better for me. Again, I think they go back up to, it looks like at least the bears here go back up to 17-ish, but if I can get one quest, I just wish I could ease them out right now. This is the super slow part. Yeah, Ivan, I definitely agree, quests are a must. That's why this plan was a little bit short-sighted, because I didn't realize I would actually get blocked for quests being unavailable just because they're level 16 quests. And I was hoping this character would have a little bit more survivability. I know I can't have any good armor. I'm probably been spoiled my whole time in LOTRO just because I know how good crafted armor is now. I use it on basically every character. So no quests up here at this little house, and I don't know why I thought there would be. I guess maybe that's a future quest location. Is anybody level 11 yet? Looks like nobody's level 11, so I'm not that far behind, I guess, in terms of that. I should actually look at the LOTRO Wiki. LOTRO Wiki Breland quest. Okay, there's a stable master at the very least. So I think I will go to this place. Staddle, that might have some available quests. I can do Midgewater Marshes, maybe. But yeah, we'll go to Westbury here. So I'm at the LOTRO Wiki. I guess I could show you all what I am looking at. Oh, here it actually is. Here's the Breland quest. So this is what I was doing. I got to, I guess, Sharky's Lieutenant, maybe? I don't know, I got to one of these that I couldn't do. I thought it was, maybe I couldn't get Rogue's Gallery. And then where I wanted to go after that was Adso Haybank. But that didn't work. And yes, Vito, LOTRO Wiki is definitely a lifesaver. And Nicholas Hufen, I agree with you that if I spec into cooking, I could get a bunch of levels quickly, but we are not doing this with crafting. So that's one of the things we can't do crafting. We can do other stuff, but no crafting, unfortunately.
What can I do for you?
That was me earlier. Ooh, there's a quest right here. Talk to... Oh no, I don't need a dude. I have no time for tours. So the best way to staddle... That would, yeah, probably good to run this way. So I made a silly mistake that I ran into quests that were too high level for me to pick up. So Ivan, you asked if I'm using perk points, and I used what I was allowed to. We were allowed to use 2 of those if we just made our character. So yeah, I did not do that. And Vito Minstrel, if you're asking the Minstrel class, that one is allowed, but I wanted to do a champion. I know the champion's not that great for this. There is another champion, and we have a lore master. I think the Hunter is the most advantage as far as combat goes. And yeah, Nicholas, it definitely makes it more fair not having crafting. And we're also not using XP boost, no mounts. Like, I have a mount I could use, but we're not using those until level 14. But the good news is I found some quests, so if these can get me decently into level 11, that would be perfect. So this is probably where I should have started. I ended up wasting a lot of time by not starting here. But I will just see what I can get done. I don't care about getting all these quests done. I just want to do whichever quests here are quick and do one big like turn in and then head back to where I was. And we have an hour and a half. Nobody's level 11 still. Wow. I wonder if that list somehow isn't updated. Oh, can't waste the time doing that. There we go. 10 to 11. Oh, the champion's actually level 11. He's in our group, not this guy, Susanna. What? Not good.
Hello there. Could I take a moment
Oh.
of your time?
Well, see, yeah, my problem, as I mentioned, is I ran into quests that were too high level, so I had to run around a bunch to find some I can do. And yeah, Ivan, I am trying to stay in the same area. I had to do a little bit of running, but yeah, somebody ran past me. I didn't see who it was. I think it was the lore master. Don't need bears. I'm just my main problem is I'm not too familiar with these quests. This is actually one place I was considering starting. Finish now, collect the stolen pipeweed. That sounds like an easy thing. Is that concern for a friend? No, concern for a friend is in there. What's this green one? Oh, that one's not there. Okay. Stolen pipeweed is to the south. Okay. So I think I will go loop counterclockwise and come back up and do turn-ins. Maluthor, you said don't do that. It's an errand quest. Alright. I'll probably do the Knickerbreakers and the... guessing Knickerbreakers is Sneakers in the marshes. But Knickerbreakers and Scouting and 2 Chieftains, those seem like the purple and orange quest here. And then get all the Knickerbreakers I see along the way. That is my current tentative plan, at least. And that's probably what the lore master who just passed me, what he probably finished. So is Bobby currently in the lead? And Ivan, I don't know. I don't think I will hit level 20. We only have, well, we have a little bit over an hour and a half left. Oh, I did not mean to use that skill. Whatever skill that is. Remorseless Strike is very weak at this level, I have discovered. Yeah. So they were talking about the Bombadil PvP server, which was an okay server. It was nice because you could PvP with between basically Freeps and Freeps. Gotta be efficient, can't let this guy burrowing me slow me down. No, not burrowing me. Really hope the Knickerbreaker wouldn't make me burrow, at least. He's going to do his. Oh well, this one's going to be a little bit of a slowdown. Hello, Puerto Rican bee. We are trying to go fast. I am a slow player when it comes to LOTRO questing, but I'm actually trying to go fast, and I haven't been doing too much of this stuff that usually makes me slow, like getting distracted. But I just like totally ran into an issue where the quests were too high level for me to pick them up. But those were pretty difficult quests anyway. I should have started here. I should have started in the Midwater Marshes, and I'm just going to do these quests, turn them in, and then I'll go back to where I was. Okay, this quest I want to cancel. Stolen pipeweed I want to untrack. I don't know what the Ailing Hound is. Oh, hope that wasn't a quest I should have done real quick. I guess I could see. And Ellen, thank you for joining this stream. I hope you have a good night as well. Oh, so B, you have been lurking from the start. And yeah, it is pretty fun so far besides the whole mix-ups. I'm not too worried about really winning. But, oh yeah, I'm level 11. I think I saw that, but I don't know. Need 3 more Knickerbreakers. But yeah, I think the biggest difference I feel is not having crafted armor. I've just gotten way too used to crafted armor at low levels in LOTRO. My characters are so much weaker without. Wow, these goblins are level... Oh, I'm going to go yellow spec, I think. Looks like I have the same issues actually in the yellow line as I do. I'm at high levels with having too much fervor. Oh, they're back to level 11. I was just killing it seems like level 13 maybes. Oh, what the marsh Knickerbreakers, that's what they're called. Okay. I don't really care too much about defeating the goblins. Sunken stone. Is sunken stone like this little specific area? Oh no, I need to defeat goblins at a different area. I didn't even realize that. It's good that I gotta go back that way anyway, but... This is where Loueyon Champion is, considering just all the damage you take without the OP crafted armor that I keep mentioning, because I'm so sad to not have it. Okay, so here's one of the signatures. I should probably go red line. Fortunately, you can switch specs very quickly. Wonder how people in the kin are doing. It looks like everybody's level 11. I feel so far behind just because I had a huge setback too. Do I still have... I do not have my food eaten. I have one more piece of food I can eat. I do have a bunch of potions though. I don't have a debuff remover either. Alright, who's the guy that I need to kill anyway? To the north? Who do I even need to kill? 2 chieftains, so... Yeah, there should be another chieftain up here. Okay, good. I got that sapper guy before he exploded me again, basically. So Vito, you think the Warden is really fun, which I agree. Here's the other chieftain. A little weird spot for him. That's why I thought it was a little bit, well, odd on the map. Looks like he's going to be ranged. I should kill his ad first. Actually, I have to pay attention to combat at this level. It's crazy. But you valored your Warden, so you kind of screwed up your character by valoring it. Oh. Yeah, Mount would have helped me a lot with all the running. So it sounds like the no mount until level 14 was because of Warden, actually. That's ready to go to Staddle. What is this guy collect? Oh, I don't think this quest is worth doing. I need to get back on track. I need to get back to Grimbyar. I think that's his name. Or is it worth doing? There are a lot of sickle flies here. I think it is worth doing. And Hunsu, you were asking if the best at leveling is Champion, or does that go to Warden? Well, there are a few reasons that Champion, there are a few reasons each could be good. I would say comparing the two, Warden could probably be a little bit more optimal. Hunter is one of the better ones because they have range and you can go fast with the blue line just always on the move. Warden's nice because you can actually go similar, especially at high levels when you get Resounding Challenge. And I'm surprised nobody's level 12, to be honest. I just feel like I'm going that slowly that I'm that far away behind. Okay, so I need one more fly wing. These flies are actually killing me. There is a sickle fly. So Vito, you said the gambits you used on the Warden on level 70 to 105, I think you could use mainly the same gambits. And Tristan, you're wondering yellow versus red for champion leveling. Well, right now, as somebody who doesn't have good gear, like basically crafted gear is what I mean by that, on Puerto Rican B, I would buy that, but we aren't allowed to use XP boosts. I actually have XP boosts in my inventory, but that's one of the rules, is just to keep it fair. Oh, I got some potions. Those are actually very useful. Okay, so we gotta quickly get to 2 Necrobreakers and defeat 3 goblins scouting the marshes. Or the quest name is Scouting the Marshes. I have to defeat them at Sunken Stones. But the yellow line, if you can handle the yellow line, as in you can group up a bunch of mobs and AoE them down without dying, the yellow line will be good for that. Otherwise, the red line's pretty fast for hitting single targets, or even if you pull a couple, you can kill one, then move on to the other, and even sometimes weave in an AoE like Blade Wall here. Okay, so I got a few turn-ins, except my turn-in is back there. I think I will have to run back to that. That is really unfortunate. So Vito, you said this looks like a really fun challenge. It actually is. It's just something different. Normally, when you do, say, group content, a group event in LOTRO, there's actually a few things a lot of people do, like music concerts, that type of stuff, RP stuff. But it's also like raids, instances, that type of stuff. So this is a little bit different with that. And the time, we have 2 hours just to see how far we can get. Okay, I'm going to try to kill the other one through AoE, which I have hardly any of, so that's not too likely. Okay, so just one more, and I think I will have to backtrack. I wonder at this point if it might actually be worth using my milestone when I get back there to turn in these quests. But yeah, 2 hours, that was from, I don't know the exact time. Let's see. I know somebody, whenever they did it, they noted down the time. I think it was 7:05, which would be 8:05 server time. So that would be 9:05. So I still have an hour and a half about. It's just been, it seems very slow, I think, because it is a race. And I know I made some errors that made it take longer. I actually am curious. I can see the other people's progress in Discord, because 2 people are streaming to Discord. Somebody is about a bar ahead of me and they're doing turn-ins, so they're a bit ahead of me. That person is... You all can't see what I'm even looking at, of course, but...
How can I be of service?
Okay, probably won't do that quest. I really doubt it's worth doing. Sappers, that is one I could have done. That would have been useful. But I think at this point I'll use my milestone and then come back and do whatever turn-ins I still have to do. I think I have 2 chieftains and maybe healing hounds or something ready for turn-in, because I will go right back to Southbury. This is Celandem. Yeah, Vito, LOTRO is a slow game. I definitely agree with that, because I play LOTRO very slowly usually. I quest slow, I level slow. I like to get distracted and stuff, so this is something very different for me. And you did Valor and you regret it. Yeah, I could see that being the case. Valor is nice for, I would say, an alt to get it end game ready. That's what I did with my characters that I Valored. It was just to get them end game ready. And I have a bunch of like low level characters to do questing if I want. I have high level characters to do questing. But I know for LOTRO, for people that haven't played a long time, especially I don't know if you are one that has or hasn't played a long time, but just like going through the story, going through all the quests on one character, it takes a while because it is a slow game. To do all that on, it's a good thing. The game has a ton of content, but I wonder, I keep going this way because whenever I exit Bree, I want to go down here, but I just have to go a little bit around. I know on the map it makes it look a bit funky that I'm going through like the mountains, but that's what it works. And Vulgar TG, that is a good question, because I honestly don't know. You asked if LOTRO has the most hours played on a single game. I wonder, it shows the playtime per character if you type /played. The main competitor is World of Warcraft, And actually, Vito, I don't like the book quests if you're talking about those as well. Usually, I'm not the biggest fan of those. I like all the side quests and little side stories they tell. Usually book quests are, I talk about that I'm a slow quester, but usually the book quests are too slow for me. Oddly. Second Watcher, her straw, I can actually do that, so I will turn in this quest. Oh. I'm going so slow. I was hoping I could get do a little bit better than this. At least, but I'm going to go to Southbury. That's too close to here. Oh, so Vito, you played 4 years ago and you returned to see Endgame. Okay. I think Endgame, the current newest high-level content in LOTRO, is fun. Don't want that quest. I already ignored that for a reason. Yeah, so I also agree with that, Vito. Side quests are fun, but they can be annoying if you're doing multiple characters. That's why I like a lot of level ranges, especially the low level ranges. There are different zones you can do, so like when I play different characters, I like to go through different zones on them. And eventually I do replay zones, but it often takes a while. Let's see. They gave me a little bit of XP. What's his quest? Oh no, don't. I really do have no time for tours. And Vulgar, you said, obviously not on the leveling challenge, but you're wondering how much effort I put into finishing deeds as I come across them. Or do I go back to old areas to finish deeds? So I used to not pay any attention to deeds back in the day, but I feel like I have grown as a player where I actually do care about deeds, doing a little bit more completionist type stuff. So if I do a zone playthrough, I typically do try to finish the deeds now as I go through the zone. Usually if I finish the questing in the zone, I go back. Wait, 1 hour last time? Okay. You got me worried for a minute there, because it's been a slow first few almost hour for me. Alright, so we have an hour and 20 minutes left. So, Roki, you asked if I am expecting people who play LOTRO to transition to the new Lord of the Rings MMO that's being developed. It depends. I would be an example of somebody who probably wouldn't, actually. Probably. If it's a good game that actually looks exciting, I could. But my concern with like newer MMORPGs is a lot of them look more like RPGs to begin with. And then they also, I just don't find the combat system of newer MMOs to be that appealing to me. And yeah, Vito, you have to do the trait points. That's one of the big topics. I always like to bring that up on my channel because I really don't like the way you do have to get trait points in LOTRO. And WoW is a great example where you just do whichever quest you want and you're set. So now I can get this quest again. There's also a quest up here I can pick up again. Oh, that's so far up there though. I almost feel like it's maybe after I do this quest. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, and it's the same thing with like West Rohan and Central Gondor are probably the least favorite to me, even though I like Central Gondor. It's just you have to do all the quests in the zones to do it, in West Rohan especially, because it's so slow, especially on alts. I mean, the book quests are a little bit the same way, of course. That is a long animation with Savage Strikes, wow. So Vulgar, you said with the new MMOs, that's how you feel as well. And Savage Strikes may be worse than Brutal Strikes at this level, even just because of how slow the animation is. Like, it costs less fervor, and if I can't do anything else anyway, you know, I'll use it, but Brutal Strikes, I think especially at high level becomes stronger damage, but it's such a quicker animation. So let me cancel all these quests. I'm not doing spiders. Threat to fire. Ailing hound. Cancel this. There we go.
What can I do for you? Would you do something for me?
Okay, search the brigand captain's tent. And what I was really hoping was to get to Adso Haybank down at Andrath. That's what that's called. If I could have gotten down to Andrath, or if I still can, that would be nice. I don't know. I actually think I need to do this other quest. So I have another quest that I'm about to pick up. It's quite a bit north of here, but it might help lead me to some more quests up here. And Nicholas, you are level 129, so close to 130, and you're struggling to find all the trait points. Is there advice I can give you? There actually is. Let me... Oh. There's a LOTRO wiki page on trait points that's very helpful. It doesn't tell you which ones you have, but you can check like your quest log, check completed quests and compare it, check your deeds and all that stuff. But the LOTRO wiki has a list, and if I have... Let me see. Oh, I'm probably... Yeah, this... Nope. Let me see. I can't actually see the game is the problem. I was tabbed out. I'm trying to find that LOTRO wiki page so I can link it to you, but... Wait, this is Small Fellowship. What? Oh no. Uh-oh. I really want that sword, actually. I didn't even think about that, but that'd be a huge upgrade for this character. That'd be like double my damage. Even a little bit over. But anyway, yeah, there's that LOTRO wiki page that I keep going on about. And Vito, you grew up with this game, but you was and still are a free-to-play player. So that's why you're slow. It's hard to farm 2,000 LOTRO points for quests like Minas Morgul, but yeah, it is really nice with the free quests in 2020 they had. That was very helpful, I think, for a lot of people. Really helped boost population as well, especially lower level, newer player activity. Probably new and returning, just a good mix, but still. Yeah, now all quests are right up at that camp. I have 3 quests there. My goal is to get level 12 with those. I would really like to get 13, but I don't think that will happen. Yeah, the LOTRO wiki is good to rely heavily on for things like that. I don't know what happened to my graphic settings, but something looks super odd about this area. I am headed to the right direction. Maybe it's just been so long since I've been here. But if anyone can say, they didn't update the landscape in this area recently, have they? This does not look like I remember it. I know they've been adding some stuff, kind of in this area between the Shire, Evandem, and Breland. Oh, and MEE, as they said, there is a plugin that can help you keep track of that with the class trait point checklist. That one I do not have. I don't have many plugins. Did you say 10 maps? Did you say 10 maps? Oh. Yeah, I don't get that. So somebody in my kin was saying they get 10, like 1-0 maps to brie on every character they make, apparently. So Vito, you asked if I like epic battles, and I used to very much not so. Now I only a little bit not so. I'm kind of in between on them, actually. Some of them can be fun. They're basically only fun when I actually play with my kin, like do the 6-man or raid ones though. Otherwise they're not that fun still. They are super boring solo. They're decent-ish if you half AFK during them, but then you can't really get platinums or whatever when you do that. But actually doing them with my kin and people who cared more about the strategy and bothered to learn it, they weren't that bad. Like the max morale scrolls from that, they give like plus 100 health. Alright. Did I see a piece of gear? Looks like I've been either looting some stuff or just had stuff. I was not paying attention to my morale, I was paying attention to my inventory. That's a huge setback when we're on such a time constraint here. But now I have my bracer. Don't think I've... Oh, I have looted an upgraded piece of gear. Apparently I've had upgraded pieces of gear though in my inventory. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but maybe a little. This is really one of the things I'm just feeling like is this probably wasn't a good idea, especially without crafted gear. I keep mentioning that. But going to a high level place, it's really squishy without that helpful crafted gear and stuff. And I guess, I don't know if Champion's extra squishy at low level, but it's been a while since I've played one at this low level to really know. And yeah, somebody mentioned, do people grind instances for leveling in LOTRO often? And yes, Ward Pins is the king instance as far as getting XP per hour. Basically what people do for farming XP specifically in that one is they do the first 2 quests, so they don't even go to the first boss. You get 2 quests to kill goblins and wargs, so they do that. And then you complete those 2 quests and run out and reset and keep doing that over and over. Otherwise you can farm instances, and I think some people do. Doing like full instances, Great Barrow can be a decent one. Fornost, which we did earlier this stream, which was like, it almost seems like it was a yesterday type thing, like an hour and a half ago we were probably finishing up with that. And then also school and library, those open up at level 50, they're pretty common for leveling fast after that. Somebody is already level 12, it sounds like. Ooh, 2 people are level 12. Yeah, I just... oh, I pulled 3 mobs. That is not a good thing. This time I'll pay attention. It probably would have been a good idea, actually, to do some low-level quests, I think. But one of the good things from this is we learn... Where are my restorative potions? I know I have those. We can use potions, all good. A restorative potion. Oh no. That was probably the worst setback since I just died. What classes are the level 12 players? There's a champion and a hunter. I feel like I've basically lost this at this point, these 2 setbacks in particular. But yeah, these 2 have just been particularly rough. I'm looking, I have potions, I believe that... Here they are. Okay. That would have gotten rid of my debuffs, basically. That's what I think did me in on that fight. Maybe, what I'm thinking is maybe at higher levels. So when I do, for example on my Guardian, I was frequently doing quests that were 4 or 5 levels higher than me when I started the Great River Zone. So for the Guardian and that high level, it'd probably be the same on Champion or anything I did because all the classes are good enough solo. It wasn't a problem. Because at that point you have like armor and all that sort of stuff. This character, as I keep mentioning, has not too great gear, and at this level your best option for gear is crafted by like far. It's a huge difference. So even if I was doing on-level stuff, it'd be relatively slower than usual with that gear. So it's a good learning lesson for me. I just think it means I won't be able to win this leveling competition, but that is okay. We are here to have fun anyway. I just thought I'd try to do this a little bit of a different way, but I think if I did redo this, which we might have another one of these type of events with the kin, I don't know if it's going to be like a monthly thing potentially, but when we do it again, I would probably actually do a low level quest so I can just quest really fast. I'm going to try to sneak by. Okay. So Vulgar, you said might be pulling one or two and running past and killing them away. Yeah, the hunter probably doesn't leave many mobs they run past. Oh, you're talking about, okay. I see what you mean now. You're talking about the enemies I was hitting. So yes, a class like a hunter definitely could do that. You just like, because you're running anyway, I can't use my mount until level 14. So getting level 14 is like a huge thing, but I don't even know if that's realistic for me to get level 14 at this point. Maybe. We have about an hour left. An hour and 8 minutes even. There are a lot of goods there, but I actually don't want to go that way. Playing like a burglar. Wow, that was actually briefly working. Ooh, I did a lot of damage there. Wow. I guess when you get a crit still at this level, that's like hugely impactful. Okay, that was a good couple of kills. Maybe I really should have stayed in the Midgewater marshes, because this, like, it's been going a little bit better, but I'm actually concerned with this. I probably... Oh, I can wait, okay. Haven't looted any new... I have looted new armor. That's level 15 though, I can't use that. Okay. Don't have anything I can use in my inventory. At least that's permitted for this competition. Somebody apparently died. I think I am protecting her. Or more mobs coming, okay. Ooh, there's a signature. This is not going to be good. Let's go ahead and use a potion. Well, I've already died 3 times and used it once. Okay, I gotta do something about this mob. I can kite him. Ooh, he got a bleed on him. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, uh-oh. Somebody died by misadventure in the kin if y'all were wondering what was going on. And I almost felt like I would because I was glitching in the tent. And oh, we know that stuff. That's what's called misadventure in LOTRO. I have no idea how that fight went that well. So if anybody was wondering what I was doing like strategy-wise there, was I was trying to run out of the range of enemies. Oh, this is not good. I don't want to AoE until the NPC is about to die, because I don't want to take that aggro and having her actually tank. Oh, I did rescue her? Wow. That was a shocking event right there. Okay, don't need all this. This is a time, just for example, that I would normally definitely do like the Brigand Slayer deed right here. I know I'll probably get them anyway just for the flow of goods quest. But yeah. And then Vulgar, you said the Captain or Hunter would be good because both can engage combat earlier and you can't use mount, so killing mobs on the way. Yeah, I'm not sure with Captain on that. Captain I feel like is slow, but at least if they have crafted gear. I know Captains do a lot of damage at low levels. It's kind of surprising. I played one recently and actually did more damage than a Hunter I was leveling with, which was super odd. I think it was Captain. It was like yeah, it was Captain, but it's basically like the opposite experience of the rest of LOTRO. Captain is probably the lowest DPS class on their own, and then Guardian is very much so not far behind that, at least in my experience. Okay, so I just need more stolen goods, which means more killing brigands. Things are actually turning up. We had a bit of a rough patch there. So B, what level do I think you can make without dying on your Captain? I think level 130. I believe you can do that at least. And yeah, Vito, Bear-Warning at low level. Bear-Warning's one of the strongest low level classes. They do a ton of damage at low level. On the red line, of course, it doesn't scale well, but they do a lot of damage. This is probably a dangerous thing, but what is that debuff? Oh, reduce target's damage? What? I did not know their Force Taunt reduced the damage that enemies do. Wow. I'm learning all sorts of things about the champion again. Okay, if he hits me for one more 45. But I don't know if you saw what I was doing there. Again, was kiting, so I just kept going out of his melee range. Yeah, without crafted armor, I'm super squishy and weak. It's been the big lesson for me. Okay, so there's one ranged mob. Yeah, I've always spoiled my character's full crafted sets at level 7, always have fresh weapons. Probably going to have to. Okay, I can't risk dying. I didn't want to use a potion there, but I just couldn't even attempt to risk it. So who's the best crafter? So they're talking about other variations basically of this leveling event since we do it. I don't know consistently, this is only the second one and first one I've been able to participate in, but talking about allowing crafted gear, crafting for alts, that type of stuff that we aren't allowed this time. This is going to be another dangerous one, but they're both melee, so I feel like I might be able to kite around a little bit. I actually played when that existed. So I was just reminded in the Ken Discord that heavy armor characters weren't able to wear it till like level 20. That actually was a thing when I first started playing LOTRO. Wow. I got done with these quests. I can hardly believe it, but I got done with these quests and I will get level 12 when I turn them in. I just gotta safely get out of this camp. I almost could die. It'd almost be more efficient. It is a strategy when you're trying to go fast to actually die, and I don't know that it necessarily is right here, but it wouldn't be a huge setback. Yeah, I feel like whoever gets level 14 first will be like a huge boost for them, even though they'd already be in the lead. I'm not sure I will hit 14. Ooh, I'm about to, but I am slow here. Bria is actually a pretty zone. I know it's, I guess, a common zone, so it's something people frequently see, but It's just got a nice night look here. Of course, I don't want to be swimming. Actually, I want to jump. You can swim faster by jumping. And Puerto Rican B, yes, metalsmith would be the heavy armor crafting thingy vocation. And Ivan Stainer, thank you for promoting my channel membership option. I do appreciate that. But yeah, that's if you become a channel member. We have 7 members right now. You could be number 8. Oh yeah, you need to buy the mount skill for 95 LOTRO points. You can still do it level 20. If you are VIP, you can get a quest for that.
What's your name?
And of course you get the rent a horse thing. Yay, level 12. And I got a nice weapon, even though I actually did. It wasn't as big of an upgrade as it used to be. And yeah, Nibling Breland is a really nice early zone. I personally like Year of the Wind, but I just see it so much it's kind of lost a little bit of the specialness, but it has some really nice areas, I think. But yeah, Breland, especially northeast, I feel like it's a very uncommon place to go in Bree, but it's a really nice area, I think. Kind of far Chetwood to Ninharn. Even just the eastern Bree fields. This is a little marshy, kind of like Midgewater Marsh, so to me it's not the most appealing looking. Of course, the Old Forest, that's a very immersive place. And Nibling, you are the 8th member. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. It goes to supporting the content like my recent mic arm upgrade, so y'all don't hear me smashing the keyboard with very loud vibrations. Armor versus potions. It's actually a consideration, but I'm going to get armor. That could be a huge mistake. I don't know.
Greetings.
Alright, so we're ready to go to the Vale of Andrath. I'm going to spend like half of my time here, half of the rest of my time walking. Ooh, I did get 2,000 loyalty, so that'll give me a bit more survivability. That'll be actually nice. But yeah, this is going to be a slow little break. I just hope if I can get done with the Andrath quest, that would be, that's basically what I'm relying on at this point. Hey, Lori, Gordon. He said, hope you are all Gushien. Maybe mostly, but for the leveling competition, for the leveling race, I am quite a bit behind. Let's see. Compared to the other champion, I'm like 2 bars of XP behind. And then the hunter, I am also 2 bars of XP behind. They're almost exactly the same. In fact, I wonder if I can show you all this. I think I can. This is my... Okay. I can't really tell how that looks. Okay, let me try. Oh, let me make sure. I'm still okay. I'm still going in the game, but I'm trying to show. I don't know that that really showed. I don't know if there's a way I can get this where it shows, but basically that's my Ken's Discord. It looks like I'm running into a rock or a broken pillar. But yeah, hopefully slow and steady wins the race. That's almost the opposite of. I don't know. It was the opposite of what I was doing because I actually was going slow and steady, but I thought it would be interesting to try to do high level quests. I started with like level 14, 15-ish quests at level 10, but then I got to quests that were too high level for me to pick up, like it was the gray icon, so I couldn't pick up the quest. So then I had a setback and had to go to Midgewater Marsh, and then I had to go back there. Now I'm level 12 and I'm going to a very dangerous area for a level 12. I do have trait points to spend probably. Oh, I already spent that. That was level 11 that I got that. But yeah, I'm making progress, I suppose. It's just this is a particularly slow part since I'm just like sitting here running. And Vito, you said you really would become a member, but you can't. That is okay. That is the nice thing about YouTube, is everything is free to watch. So that is entirely optional. I don't have like anything exclusive on it. The main thing I can offer for channel members is early access to some videos. So like some guides I plan in the future to have like a week or something before I actually publish them to have available for members. And then when I do the annual gameplays coming up, I'll have any sort of regular videos, which I'm not sure how many I would actually have, but those will be available to members until after that is done, so I don't flood my channel with too many videos. As if that's possible. I know in 2019, the last time I did the annual gameplays, I actually had 4 videos in one day once. That was crazy. I hardly even remember it. I just know I had like a LOTRO news video. So there was some sort of patch information or something. I had a champion guide. And then I don't know what the other 2 videos were, how that happened, but it happened. And Vito, that is okay. Oh, so you actually said the money isn't a problem, but you don't have a card. You would like to support me. That is also okay. It's no problem. It just does help to go to like equipment upgrades again, like my mic arm, and helps with the LOTRO subscription that I keep up to keep playing. Well, I guess I could play without it, but to keep up with all the content I do. So I do have all the quests here. That is no problem. My goal is to just finish these quests in, what do we have, like 50 minutes? Wow. So I wonder what's the best way to go about this, because I really do have to be careful. The mobs are level 15. I was worried they'd be closer to 17, some of them even 17. Because I know these quests have a minimum level of 12, some of them. And somebody joined my Discord, it looks like. I don't know who it was, but I see a notification there at least. I do have a Discord server. 2 people joined, actually. I think we have like 30 members there. The problem is I just never actually set time aside to do anything to manage it. But it is a good place to talk about LOTRO and stuff. Wow, I'm really not getting deflected. This is like crazy damage compared to what I was doing earlier. I mean, I will say... Hold up. Somebody was talking in Discord, that's what the whole I will say. And yeah, Lori, Breathe In is nice, and I don't know so much chill. The Barrow Downs, Old Forest. Old Forest is a little bit chill in a way. Just don't go disturbing anything in it. I think this is also one of those where I can either get these crates or you can get the goods just looting the mobs. Or killing them. Nowadays, you don't even have to actually loot them. Ooh, an archer. This is some strategy. I actually like having to use strategy sometimes, just like little things like that. Although I have no idea where that archer went. He disappeared when I went. What? Oh no. I must have been paying no attention to my health. This is going to take me way back up here. That's not good. We've had a lot of not good, so I don't know, the 2 deaths in a row or this 1 death. Well, my lesson learned that I don't need to die here. So Vito, you asked if there's a guy that did LOTRO 100% like Asmon. I assume you mean Asmongold from WoW. Or like a mount collector. I don't know, there are probably people like that. There's a ton of collections. There's a lot of exclusive stuff you can't get anymore. Like certain expansion pre-orders, old rare events. Like way back in the day stuff. But yeah, there's a ton of, say, pets, a ton of mounts. And a lot of them are LOTRO store only. That'd be a little bit odd. Lecture? Oh, I need that. I really need that emote. I need to complete chapter 6 of the Black Book of Mordor. jump. Great Company in Endodoith, or from the LOTRO store. I think I actually did get on my Guardian the spin emote. Let's see, other emotes. This is just something easy to get distracted at. Fish slap is a common one. Gotta get cold fish during Spring Festival. Actually didn't know how to get that. Farmer's Fair. See, I like emotes actually because they're really good for when I make thumbnails. Spin, that's the one I have on my Guardian. I like SOS. Wait, you can actually get a quest icon above your head? Epic Volume 4. Triumph. Available from Dwarf Holds. Let's see, how are we doing? This is the very slow part. Wave. There's a lot of ones where you raise a cup or something like that. Trumpet. Wait, what's that stone one? It's still going through all the old animations, but I want to see what the stone was again. Oh, that's like rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, the collection tab definitely is nice. I didn't know I could get this distracted with emotes. I also really like the Stable Master map. This is one of, I don't know, my favorite parts of the collections panel. It's just a really nice map to actually look at the game. It shows a little bit different view of the areas and how they are or are not connected. So like the Misty Mountains, Vales of Anduin, you can cross between the two if I remember correctly. There's a way. Yeah, there is a way, but it's also interesting because you can see how far away Forshul and Ingmar are. I thought they'd be a little bit closer based on the other map. And there's also, I'm probably going to get in combat here. I see enemies on the radar, but there's also Elderslade and Ingmar and Gundabad's, like, as far as I know, right there. So it'd be interesting if it connects to Ingmar somehow. But anyway, that is, oh yeah, the coin flip emote. I think I remember that one. Ooh, that was a nice crit. I just gotta be more careful this time with the brigands. Oh yeah, that's a good place. Yeah, so my strategy has been to do high level quests, which without crafted armor and at this low level is probably not a good idea. I thought it'd just be like something interesting to try because that's what my high level characters is totally fine, but not at this point. It's level 12s, those ones. I didn't realize there was such a jump between level 3 levels above you and 4 levels above you in terms of how much the enemies improve. Oh, yeah, that's where I started, actually. Somebody's level 13 already? Oh no. Looks like the hunter did catch up and pass the champion, which should be expected. So Vito, you enjoy the festivals. A lot of people enjoy festivals and LOTRO. Sometimes I can, sometimes not in the mood for them, but they're fun to run through every once in a while. The Autumn Festival, Harvest Math, that one was pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna be more careful this time. I think there's a signature or boss type mob I need to kill up here. And then I'm going to have that archer hitting me, that is okay. So we have 45 minutes left, I think. Still quite a bit of time. I should be able to finish Andrath, especially if I don't die. My only concern right here, if I can stop hiccuping, is these two mobs right here. I might just have to wait for my morale to improve. All these items I can't use. They are both level 15, so I'll go ahead and kill the archer real quick. Okay, I also have to be careful up here. It looks like I did pull 2 mobs. I just gotta hope I don't pull that 3rd one. And they're doing some sort of induction, so I'll probably get a debuff here. I saw something flash on my screen. It was probably my other screen, probably someone with Discord, but it made me actually think my character here died. Oh, so Vito, you did the maze. I assume you mean with Harvest Math, because that one does change every once in a while. And you said you drew it on paper, and then like half an hour later, somebody told you that it changes. That really does suck. Like, you put all that effort to having it down, and then it changes. Okay, I think there's another mob, or no, that's that same one. I just gotta get this archer alone. I am a little bit low health, especially for him being level 16. Actually, I can line of sight him, I think. Or no, he can shoot through these? Actually, I don't know. Either way, that'll work to my advantage, and we're, I think, all set with this mob now. Okay. This is the half-orc leader, right? Oh, this isn't even the half-orc leader. This is the lieutenant. The half-orc leader guy is down there somewhere, I believe. So I gotta keep that in mind. I'm just waiting for my morale to restore at this point, actually. I do have a yellow piece of gear in my inventory. Probably better just because it has more armor. I don't care too much about 2 vitality. Yeah, I know Tugro said he had to work, I think, but I know he wanted to make it. Okay, so I need to get the half-orc boss who is down here, but I want to wait. Once again, I want to wait for my morale to go up a little bit before I jump down. Oh, so Aaron, you asked, sorry I missed your message there, but you asked what level is the finish line, and it is not a level, but we have 2 hours just to see how high level we can get. Starting at level 10, I started with 5 XP into level 10, but you were supposed to start as close to level 10. Oh, Blade Bearer or Southern Brawler? There's a Brawler. I went through, in my Brawler video, I went through and showed all the examples of Brawlers in the game already, and this is an example of one. Ooh. Okay, so this is where I have to sit and wait, I think, a little bit for my morale to restore. So Vito, you have to go. It is 3:30 a.m. there. I feel like that's a common occurrence. Too many people saying it's like 3 a.m. on my streams, but I hope you have a good night, and thank you for joining this stream so late, and thank you for the good luck on the challenge. Things are turning up a little bit, but there's already somebody at level 13. It's gonna be so hard to catch up. Okay, I think my morale's good. I gotta kill this Blade Bearer first, though. Wow, I got him down pretty quickly. He was like, seems like it was a little bit slow a fight at first. But now I just have to kill some brigands, get some caravan goods, and then I guess some Necrobreakers. I don't know if the Necrobreakers quest is required. It's a little bit slow of a quest. It's not the fastest, so if I can skip it, that would be good. I just don't know where I would go after this, actually. Since we're on the legendary server, we don't get as much XP. That's also one consideration. I'm used to at least having my XP boost, so I was thinking when I did these quests, I'd be leveling a little bit faster, catching up to the actual level of the quest. So the whole crafted gear thing, low level, and the slow XP have all been contributions to things I have learned today, basically, about this. I wonder if I can jump up here. Don't want to waste too much time trying, but... I could actually, let's see, it is... And I could actually try to join a really quick telegear run. It'd probably be slow. I don't know how much XP you'd get from that. Would be interesting at the very least. I think at level 10 you actually unlock Midsummer. That is probably what I should have done. I actually am genuinely curious if I should have tried the Great Wedding. I think you unlock it at level 10, not like level 20. So I do have... When do I have? My milestone's up in 12 minutes. It has been kind of sadly mild and not snowy. Yeah, I was hoping for really cold and really snowy. So somebody was asking, since I moved up north from where I was, how the winter's been, and it's been very above average in terms of warmth and below average in terms of snow. Yeah, at least one more. Maybe more. So, Bree, you can really see far here. I don't know if there's something with my graphics settings. I know we were messing with that last stream because I had some things changed and had some Chrome issues with CPU. And Aaron, I actually am very slow with leveling in general. I keep saying that throughout the stream, so I don't know if you've already caught it. But yeah, I'm a slow leveler anyway, and I'm trying to be a little bit faster here. I haven't gotten like distracted. Usually I just get distracted, go like killing mobs or doing things. Like if I were right here, I'd probably be trying to gather stuff. I would be doing the Necro Breakers just as a completionist type thing. And yeah, Lori, I think a lot of people do rush leveling and get burnt out, which is, it's kind of odd for me to talk about it, but it's just because this is something that's different for me, actually trying to level fast. But yeah, I'm just like running out of quests. I could go to Adso's camp, but I don't know how great that would be. And I don't think I can get through all of Midsummer, of course. Or when I say Midsummer, I mean the Great Wedding, but I just really think that is an option I didn't even consider or think about, but I don't think there are that many quests with it is kind of the problem. I can actually look. Good old LOTRO wiki, volume 5. Book 5 quests, let's see. Epic quests. So with Epic quests, they have, yeah, volume 5, book 1, a time of celebration. So yeah, there are 8 quests in that. I know the wedding at Midsummer and the wedding banquet are 2 very slow quests. So maybe LOTRO wiki, Adso's camp. We already have this up. I know I already have it out, but quests. They are level 16 and 17. So that's not too bad. I could probably do the 16 and 17 quests now, so we'll just go to Adso's camp, I think. I'll go to Westbury and then probably turn in this quest, go to Westbury, and then do as much as I can there for the last... Oh, we still have over a half an hour? I don't know why. I thought there were like 15 minutes left, but we still have over half an hour. So I will check once again the 2 of the people, at least, that are in this, 2 of the 4 people. So 2 of the other 3 people are actually streaming on Discord. One of them is actually doing the Adso's camp quest, it looks like. He is about a bar and a half ahead of me. Wow, so I'm just like directly behind him in terms of that. The hunter is in Loueyon. He is about 2 bars ahead of me in terms of total XP.
How can I be of service?
Ooh, Brigand Blade. That sounds good. Ooh, don't have enough room. Let's just destroy something.
Can I spit with you a moment?
Well... Oh, this actually takes you to Tazzo's camp? That's convenient. Yeah, it's nice to go out and have. So Aaron, you want to get one character to level 100 for the raids. I think level 105 is Throne of the Dreadtear. That'll be the first raid that's like since the Erebor raids, they were the Erebor raids in Riders of Rohan. That's what West Rohan feels like to me. But hey, I made it through it twice now. Somebody was talking about how they hate Mordor, which I'm not a biggest fan of Mordor, but that's really what West Rohan feels like to me. And I was able to get through it twice. It's very slow and long, but got through it. And hello, oh, I'm going to butcher this name. Guillami? No, actually it looks like it could be Guillami. Guillame. You said you've been following me for a long time and you're glad I'm back on YouTube. Well, I'm glad I'm back on YouTube as well, and thank you for that. I do plan to keep up the good work. And Ivan, you asked how the leveling is going. Still very poorly. I chose a bad strategy for this. This is somebody... I gotta try to... Actually, I want to distract him. That is an actual emote, I think. I thought it was distract, no bother. Hey, Bobby. Did my bothering work? Did it slow you down at all? Oh, apparently that didn't work. The champion I tried to bother there. Okay, so oh, it's William. That is surprising. I would never have guessed William to pronounce that. But in French, okay, in French it's William. And you're from Quebec, okay.
Oh, this is intolerable.
Yeah, we can cancel the Knickerbocker quest. Apparently I have an introduction quest. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Guillami? Oh, that makes you laugh all the time. Yeah, I am not good about pronouncing names, especially when it's something that is totally not familiar with to me. So somebody
Just a moment.
talked about Moria. Oh yeah, so your main elf hunter is level 60. And you're in mid-Moria and it feels so long. Yeah, mid-Moria and level 60. Moria's got a lot to it. I think in a good way now. I used to not like Moria, but nowadays I actually like Moria.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Alright, northeast. What do we need to do here? Boarheads? Boarheads, brigands, coin purses, and worker souls. So I think I can just kill a bunch of brigands and get 2 quests in 1 done. Oh, so William, your brother's name is Louis pronounced Louis, so Louis pronounced Louis. Yeah, that's one thing. I know people who have the name Louis pronounce it as Louis or as Louis. And I also know Louis is usually spelled Louie. The reason I spell it Louey is because when I was young, a few years ago, as in many years ago relative to how old I am, that's how I spelled it, so that's how I've kept it. And then the 7, since I'm going on about my name, the 7 is just my favorite number. And I thought, why not have a number in my name? Yeah, so Moria, too dark to see, and you were always lost. More, it was, well, I don't know more. It was definitely that. The goblins were very dangerous for my runekeeper. He was the first character to get to Moria and go through it. So there were many deaths by goblins. And then, perhaps even more so, is Moria is a dangerous place because there are a lot of steep drop-offs and a lot of places you can fall and easily die. They didn't seem too sure because it was so early in development that it sounded like it could be, or it could be they wanted it before it, at least it sounded like. They did specifically say they wanted to have satisfying animations. Like that. It sounds like it's their big goal for the class to have satisfying animations. That's what they were talking about for people that don't know what's going on about the Brawler class. Yeah, like, the other tanks have incoming healing, at least. Seems like it'd be easy to just, like, replace it, but I don't know. I forget I have a bow and can just, like, right-click mobs to at least auto-attack them from range. I am actually low on power. Please, I never use these power potions, so it's actually nice in a way on one character I get to use them. So I need 1 more worker's tool and 2 more brigands anyway. I should get that. And the main thing actually now is the boars. Boar heads. I only need 6 of those though. I really feel like it's just been a couple levels, but really getting out of that level 10 to 11 slog my damage and getting these new weapons. It's been crazy. Yeah, that is true. That's why I feel like with the Warden, 3 of the like legacies they have basically don't even need to upgrade, so that's like all those scrolls of empowerment I don't need. Ooh. Yeah, I usually use that during like sweeping cut or something to cancel the animation. That is true. See, they already have a class with satisfying animations. So they were talking about the Guardian animations and how in LOTRO, especially the Burglar, they're a really big class on animation canceling, but like Stamp is used to interrupt, but another big use is to animation cancel, especially if you're like leveling Redline Guardian. things like sweeping cut. Good night, William. Thank you for joining this stream and teaching me about that name, how to pronounce it. Oh yeah, Aaron, I could do some weapon swaps. I am definitely not too bothered to do weapon swaps. I think the only skill I really have there to do that would be brutal strikes at this point. I think there could be another one that oh, Swift Strike I think as well. But yeah, weapon swapping, that is an annoying thing. I personally don't think it should be an existing mechanic, especially for legendary weapons. But it is something that people do. That's it. Yeah, especially how long without that good old crafted gear XP boost that I am so much missing right now. So weapon swapping is like playing old school RuneScape. I never played that, so not familiar with that, but
I'll not be ignored. I do not ask
oh,
you.
the Shield of the Hammerhand? Yeah. Yeah.
Might I speak with you a moment? Please stay a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I might even still be using that on like my Warden or something. It's just crazy. So I don't know if I got any weapon upgrades. I got a lot of quest turns. It doesn't look like it. So we need to go southeast and defeat Dirk Hawthorne. So we have about 22 minutes left in this leveling race, and I feel like I'm making good progress now. I was going super slow earlier. Yeah, Aaron, weapon swapping is if you want to stress yourself out on your time off. That is a very good way to explain it. Do I need... don't think I need any of them specifically. Did I didn't pull those guys, did I? Okay, they're just running. That kind of concerned me. I saw them running, not really towards me, but somewhat near me. Somewhat in my direction. And actually, Aaron, that is one of the things about LOTRO endgame, and one of the reasons I don't play it as much as I might be interested. And especially, a lot of people don't really run Minas Morgul like the random 6-mans that commonly anymore, so I would be interested in like running those. But one of the reasons I don't play like Loueyon and every week or every day or whatever do endgame activities is because just all that sort of stuff surrounding it annoys me too much. It's too stressful, just as you put it. So I just don't care about that stuff enough to participate in it, and kind of what Lori was going off of that's more fun to me. You know, I can do the easy content or whatever, but just like grinding whatever every day and farming the same stairs instance over and over, while it's fun to an extent to repeat it, I think it's an enjoyable instance. It's just that type of thing that I want to avoid. Okay, I'm going to use a potion for sure. No, I want to avoid. The combat there was a little bit distracting, but that I just don't have too much interest in doing. It's kind of, I don't know, the opposite really that I used to be, but thinking in terms of like World of Warcraft, that was a game I enjoyed raiding and doing stuff, but it was super easy to do it casually, like in Wrath of the Lich King. You had, I think, normal and heroic versions of raids, and you had the different like 25 and 40 man, or 10 and 25 man, I think it was. So this was during Wrath of the Lich King. And I had fun with that. And kind of similar in LOTRO, I have a lot of fun with what we do with the Mithril League here. We haven't had a raid in a while, but I hope when we get back to the Throne of the Dread tier, we'll run it like tier 1, but just not like stressing out about gear or defeating things or pushing like tier 2. That's what I'm not interested in. Like, it's basically the hardcore raiding stuff that I don't have too much. And I accidentally pulled the signature again. Looks like the other mob died quicker this time, his little ad, but... once again, we're going to go down here, and he's going to take that same path. I guess it's whatever sort of pathing they have there around those pillars. It's kind of funny. It's super predictable right there. I don't remember these patrols. I wonder if they added them at some point or if they've always been like that here. It seems like kind of a more advanced mob type of thing, whatever they do. Yeah, just... and as long as it isn't burglars. As long as it isn't burglars. Or, sorry, I meant hobbits. Yeah. They were talking about doing these groups like these leveling things we did, but having it so everybody's the same like race or class or even both. They said hobbit burglars, but it's so late that I've been here almost 3 hours. It's not even that long. But yeah, I didn't mean not no burglars. I just don't like playing hobbits. Ooh. Ooh. Mainly the appearance, I want to say. So I don't dislike dwarves. I mainly dislike hobbits, but I also don't like playing either dwarves or hobbits.
Hello. What do you need?
I think appearance. So I tried playing a dwarf recently. I don't know if you remember the Bombadil server, but I just couldn't stand being, I guess, like so short and fat. So, I don't know, I just feel like that's the best way I can describe it. It's just something about them. And the camera angle's all messed up on them too. Uh-oh, am I crashing? Oh no, just a little bit of lag. That was actually an interesting lag spike. That was weird. So the stream playback is a little bit delayed. I want to watch it. I think I had a lag exactly when the sky turned red, like exactly when it turned to late watches. Maybe. I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but that's what it looked like to me. I just noticed it. Let me see. Yeah, that was really interesting. I wonder how or why that happened. I have no idea what quest this is that I'm going to be honest. Payment in full. I hardly even remember this quest. So Aaron, when you want to play a high intensity game, that's not really what you feel like with LOTRO. Yeah, so that's when you break out a game I am not familiar with, Mordo. Yeah, I think like level 15 and 20 could be more interesting levels, at least for me, with leveling races. Brunmore? I really don't remember this quest. No, I've done it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, trying like the barrow downs or something. Even though I just discovered doing high level stuff is maybe not the best. Wonder, did he just do an uninterruptible type heal? Hopefully he doesn't have another. Oh. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Probably take a while, but still be fun. So, sounds like whoever got level 20 first could just open Great Barrow. I'd actually be interested in just trying Great Barrow with none of the good gear. All this bad questing gear, see how it is. So I haven't been keeping up with chat too much. It looks like I haven't missed too much. Lori said I am an altaholic, and that is true. It is. I have 16 character slots unlocked. I think I have 15 on this server on Anor. I have 16 on Arkenstone easily. I had to delete quite a few that were above level 100, but they were really bad characters anyway. And then I have a couple spread out on other servers. I think Landreval, I have like 3 that I don't really play there, but I have them. I think I have a captain and warden mainly there. I think that's all I have. I might have a character on another server that I don't really play. I honestly don't know. So how much time do we have, and what's my other quest? I need to collect bear pelts. I wonder if that's the most efficient thing for me to do. I have 12 minutes left. I don't know. Tough finds. I can find the spring at least. I think that one I can do. So I'll find the spring and try to get some bear pelts. Maybe I'll turn floating names on. Oh yeah, I forgot we have roving threats tomorrow. Don't actually need these boars. So for people in the stream, we have roving threats with my kin tomorrow, and I thought about streaming that. It's still a possibility. I actually totally forgot about that. Because I was thinking I would do that because tomorrow I really want to spend actually working on the annual gameplays and maybe catching up a little bit. I do have homework to do. I was actually going to basically miss the Fornost portion of the stream. If anybody remembers way back, almost like 2.5 hours ago. It really feels like that was 3 or 4 hours ago, but I was probably going to miss the first hour of the stream because of some homework, but made some really good progress today, basically, so yeah. Wait, did somebody get level 14? Ooh, I'm actually like catching up to you all then. Wow, I have no idea how that happened. I thought I was way behind. All right, I gotta return to going fast then. So, oh, that's what I was doing early on. So apparently I am somewhat catching up to some people. We have 10 minutes left, so it's like I gotta go really fast through this. I don't even know if I can do this Vines quest. I have to kill 20 of them. Sure, but if I move west. Oh, so when I went to you, were you doing the payment in full quest, just curiously? Signature brigand something? Oh, you did the epic. didn't even think about that because I have been leveling in that area, roughly. I feel like the main thing is I'm on a quest set. If I can finish this quest set, it'll really help, but if I'm stuck in the middle of it. I decided it'd be best to try it, but I had no idea that I was actually that close that I could even be close to winning. Like, I thought I was in last, to be honest. Oh, I was hoping this bear would count for the bear pelts. This is a really nice area in the old forest, actually. It's a nice little spring. This is the exact type of thing. So I am a slower LOTRO player, and this is the exact type of place where I'd actually do some slow. What do I do with this bucket? Do I have to carry? Okay, no, I failed. Do I have to bring that water to specifically? Do I have to bring that water to Adso's camp? And then somebody, Noah, you're the same with Vault 2. Enjoy leveling, but can't get to the end game because of the investment it requires. That's the way I am. I enjoy leveling, so it's no problem to me, but I still like end game. I'd like to have different alts doing different things at end game. Okay, got that wolf. I don't know if I can do the vines. We have 8 minutes left. That's a lot of vines I need to get, especially if I have to carry that water back to Adso's camp, which I kind of forgot about. Ooh, really close. I'm going to give myself like 3 minutes to do this quest. So Mordo is a medieval multiplayer FPS. It actually sounds like it could be fun, but the control schemes fry your brain. So I don't like playing FPSs too much on PC. I have in the past played some on Xbox 360 for console. The only one I like on PC is Overwatch. I feel like it's simple enough that it's one I enjoy. I haven't actually played that. I haven't played it this year. I hardly played it probably last year. But it's some game I every once in a while play. But with my YouTube channel and how busy I am at school/work, usually LOTRO is all my free time, which is okay because I enjoy LOTRO. I don't mean that in a bad way, it just doesn't leave me much time to play other games, basically. Okay, I need to stay on the move, try and find vines. It'd be nice if at this point I at least had some sort of leads. I gotta be really careful also to not wake up these signature trees. That would be bad. Hopefully that kills him. I'm already running away in the middle of the animation. Congrats. Somebody's level 14. Which means they can ride their mount. We have 5 minutes left. Oh no, I almost hit that tree. Okay, I have 5 vines left to get. I know questing in LOTRO, it can be fast. Killing things is fast, but it just seems like it takes forever when I'm trying to go slow. And we do have 5 minutes left. We just got the official notification from the person that's running this event. Oh, I got my heal. That's pretty significant. Also probably have a trait point to spin. Okay, one more vine. We have like 4 minutes. Oh, I hope I can do this. It's like everything for this competition I think is on the lines of these last 4 minutes of me being able to take this bucket back to Adso's camp. I also do have to get one more spider. Or not spider. I wish it was a spider. Yes, that's like my favorite game. So somebody was talking about Mario Golf on the GameCube, oddly. And it really is like one of my favorite games. Are any of those spiders? Oh no. Yeah, I really wish they'd make one for the Switch. Oh, do you get a run speed boost? Yes, you do get a run speed boost with this. Oh. I think it's all gonna come down if I can carry this bucket of water to Adso's camp before the timer runs out. This is very exciting. And Noah, I have also never been huge on the LI or Essence grind. The main thing about the Essences is you need to not only get the gear pieces, but then you have to get the Essences on top of it. It's like doubling the regular gear grind. And then the LIs, of course. We have 2.5 minutes, okay. If I have time, I can try to run back and get a spider. I just didn't want to look around for a spider. Oh, we have a new level 1 member. We're up to 9 members on my channel. That is crazy. So thank you for becoming a channel member, Vulgar TG. I do appreciate it. As I say, that goes towards the content creation. It all goes back into it. So maybe with the luck of your membership, we can do this. Oh, I can't do that. Who do I have to take it to? Oh no. I don't know who I have to take this water to. Deliver the water back to Graham? Okay. We have time. I'm just like, oh no, he can do his thing. I gotta turn in these quests.
Hello.
Oh no. Let's get Atso's blade. That sounds... I don't have enough room. Oh my. My inventory's full and I'm trying to turn in quests.
Hello there.
Yep. So we have 1 minute left in this competition.
Tell me what you
Oh no, ooh, there's a two-handed axe. I don't actually need a two-hander, but I have one now. I don't know if I have a minute to go kill a wolf and turn the quest back in, but I'll just go kill some mobs, give me a little bit of an extra edge. Let me spend my trait point that I know I have. Oh, this is... I didn't realize I was so far until there were mobs in here. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Wow, I was just going to try to grind some mobs for the last minute. So we're under 30 seconds left. I went a really bad way. This is an inefficient last minute, but we wasted so many minutes anyway with travel and doing this poorly. Yeah. Good night, Aaron. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, we have 5 seconds. I was in the middle of killing a boar. That was pre-boar number. It looks like I'm ahead of the other champion. I might have actually won this leveling competition. If anybody was here at the beginning, I was going so slowly. Well, Vulgar, you upgraded to level 2 member. Thank you for that. That was the default one. I added the level 1 member for people who wanted to support a little bit. I didn't even know YouTube offers so many things and doesn't tell people. It's just like randomly a thing you can do. So that was one of those type of things. Yep. Wow, so I somehow won this leveling competition. That was... I never thought that would. have happened with how it was going early on. You all that have been here have probably saw it, all the slow traveling, all the deaths, all the mix-ups with the questing. I was too low level to quest. I was going so slowly, but somehow I ended up catching up, and I even didn't finish like a quest, the wolf pelts. I just need one more wolf pelt. I thought it was a fun competition, but like halfway through I like just thought I wouldn't win. I was just doing it for fun, still trying to level fast, but yeah, that was pretty nice. And Vulgar, you said you didn't realize there were different levels, and you would have done that from the get-go. No, that is no problem. As I mentioned, it's a new thing with YouTube. I have no idea how it looks from Mural's angle. And thank you, Kaisner, for the congrats. And I honestly have no idea what the rewards are. We do have rewards for this. And I'm also surprised that I was able to do it with a champion. That is the weird thing to me. Because champion is a melee class and I can't really do much AoE. And Ivan, that should be 9 members now. We are crazy over here. It's a nice day in Bree, though. Yep. Oh, I get a first stage symbol? Wait, so we have a level 100 first stage symbol. That's like one of our rewards. For whoever came in first, we'd get a level 100 first stage symbol. Oh, Noah. Thank you for becoming a member as well. That's really crazy that you all actually become members to support the content, but of course I really do appreciate it. Man, that's just crazy. You can send it to Mel Rethel. So the leveling contest is of course done, and I don't know what to do. We've been going hard for 2 hours. Yeah, thanks. I just really had no idea that I could actually win that. About halfway through, I was going so slow. And we might be at 10 members now, Ivan. That is exciting. That's a big milestone. Yeah, it was. But I will probably calm down a little bit. I think we're going to do the next leveling contest. I don't know when it will be, like a month from now or something. Or a couple weeks, few weeks, but I think we'll do the next one at level 15. So I can get this character for that. I think it'll be the same thing with no XP boost if I had to guess, and no, we'll probably be able to use our mount. Probably be able to use our mount and that type of stuff. Probably no like crafted gear still. So next one, level 15, you think? Alright. And I don't remember when the last one was. Would it be like, you think, a couple weeks, or a month? Alright. So Noah, you said you don't see too many people making LOTRO content. Well, I tried to make good LOTRO content. I hope you don't feel the need to support me just because I'm one of the few. I hope it's because my content is good, at least. And thank you, Lori. That was it's still just a surprise to me. I guess that's what happens. Sometimes you're just having fun, you give up the competition, and somebody says slow and steady wins the race. I don't remember exactly who it was, but that did turn out to be true. I really don't know what to do with his character now, though. I don't think you can do missions to level 20. I think I mentioned there is the actually Great Wedding.
How can I be of service?
Okay, that's good to know, Noah, that you enjoy it as well. Oh, so I thought it might have been you, Lori. I just, sometimes, especially during this, I don't really remember, but... And yes, Ivan, we finally, I don't know finally, to me it's more like we already got 10 members. 10 channel members. I feel like just because I have so many now, I have to offer a little bit more for the channel membership, but all I can really do is early access to contents, and you get the custom emoji things or badges. I think a few of you, probably all the new ones, have the Mythal Flake. Ivan changed his to the Warden for my favorite class, and then the Runekeeper is the other one for my second favorite class. That's the guy that actually set up the event. He's the one that's giving out the rewards. I will get, as I mentioned, a first stage level 100 symbol, which is exciting because I can actually use it on my Warden. But yeah, the Bane of the White Wizard. Oh no, that was fine. I just wanted to make sure you weren't doing it just because I made LOTRO content. So this character, I need to get him a better outfit. That's one of the things I was kind of hoping to do maybe before the stream, but I just didn't get around to doing it. Or not before the stream, but before the event. What I really needed to do is destroy the armor I don't want. So I already have the hammer hand in case I do want that.
May I help you?
Oh, well, good luck on that. I feel like Lore Master is probably just like low damage at this point. So armor. Talking to the Lore Master. This is what I used to use on my champion. I would actually dye it Evan and blue to give it an interesting contrast. If I can actually find it. So this is, I actually have this. Maybe it was Loueyon blue. Oh, that's shoulders. Would be. I don't remember if it's Evan and blue or Loueyon. I think at level 20 when you get the Bog Guardian, that helps a lot. Yeah, I think it was Loueyon blue. I dyed this, but anyway, that's just an outfit I used to use on a champion. Ooh, this one actually. This one. Okay. If I wanted a specific look, that one wouldn't be bad. So for people in the stream, maybe wondering what's going on, I'm just like trying to calm down a little bit, do some little stuff to, yeah, calm down after that leveling event, after that leveling race. Calm down isn't the word I'm looking for. More like, oh, I don't even know what I'm thinking. See you. I'm also going to head out. So I'll see y'all later. Okay. Wind down, not calm down. I was looking for wind down. So I was thinking I'd get this character, actually see if I can find him some good cosmetics, maybe in here. I'm not sure that I will. I like the day pack. I have that on my Runekeeper. I actually have it in my shared storage wardrobe. This isn't a super bad outfit, but it's just I use it on my other characters. Rather get it with something that maybe fits this character a little bit more No, don't want that. Don't want that. None of these. I'm also a bit picky with my outfits. There are a lot of outfits that I think look neat. This one could be okay. Could be. But there are outfits that I think are neat, but then actually wearing them myself, I'm sometimes not a fan of. And yes, Ivan, I somehow won. He said you assume I did, but yeah, I still don't know how. And Noah, I might have to agree with you. The true end game in LOTRO is cosmetics. I don't do too much of it on my channel, but it's one thing I discovered. I actually want to make a video, like a proper video on this topic, but cosmetics are important. On my Runekeeper on this server, I wasn't digging playing him too much, but somehow getting a cosmetic outfit for him, like revitalized my interest in him a little bit.
What can I do for you?
It was the weirdest thing. Okay, so how about this chainmail? Not finding it too interesting, to be honest. What about chainmail jacket? No, not that one. Alright, I was kind of just hoping there would be an interesting cosmetic here, but it doesn't look like it. These are just like plain armor vendors that don't really sell good armor. It could actually be, though, an upgrade for me. Has higher armor. Because I think this would be permitted. It's vendor armor. It doesn't have stats, but it has more armor. I don't think I will go with that. What am I carrying an arrow? That is interesting. I don't know, it's easier to see when I'm running, but I'm actually carrying an arrow. I don't know how or why that happened, but it happened. Oh, so Ivan, he said you help it's no problem that you are kind of busy. I'm just surprised it was really that slow start. I was doing high level quests and then I got to where I couldn't accept the quests at the Grimbyar area, so I had to go to Midgewater Marsh. It was so much traveling and I couldn't do it with a mount or any other run speed boost. I don't think I really have others besides a consumable. But it was really, I think the turning point was level 12. After the first death in Andrath, I had like a turning point. That's where all things started coming up Loueyon. So the other place, I'm pretty sure Lalia's Market. I think that's the name of this place. Pretty sure this place is all like stuff you have to buy though, not like anything. Like, I mean buy with mithril coins, not anything you can buy with non-premium sources. That'd be a nice outfit. I probably wouldn't want it on an elf, or at least a male elf. It could be on a female, but it'd be a nice outfit for Foreshell, I think. That's what that hunter was using. This one's pretty neat. I gotta say, this is the type of outfit that I think looks neat, but it is probably not something I'd want to wear on one of my characters. Is this just like that specific piece of armor? Well, 25 mithril coins for that. This looks like it would be a good outfit for a brawler class. Actually, both though. The two on the right look like they'd be good for a brawler class, not even knowing the brawler exactly. They just look like brawler outfits to me. What does this guy have? Mithril Trader. You can buy dyes for mithril coins. You can buy a return to Lalia's Market for mithril coins. That would actually be useful. That's not a bad use of 3 mithril coins, I don't think, because it's a free port to Bree with an hour cooldown, but that, I did not know that existed. That is, I think, not bad for 3 mithril coins. I know you can get the return to Bree racial, or not even racial, but reputation thing. Oh, there's actually somebody here, but yeah, I don't think there are any cosmetics that you can buy. I'll probably look at maybe seeing something from my Guardian, putting it in my wardrobe, or seeing if somebody can craft me one of the armor smiths. I think some of the, like, Rohan crafted gear can look pretty neat. That's actually what this is. This is one of the medium crafted armor sets. I guess that's Eastamnet combat armor. That's what I made on my Runekeeper, and I actually used it on him. I think it's a nice outfit, at least something I'm in the mood for. But anyway, I feel like I should be getting on wrapping this stream up. I feel like I have winded down from the crazy leveling contest. Maybe I will log on another character. I'll actually log on my Guardian just to check the outfits while I start doing outro-y type stuff. So I'm actually thinking it would be pretty early, but I might try to stream at 7 a.m. my time tomorrow. Oh, that'd be way early. But I don't want to push myself to do that, so basically there is a chance that I will stream tomorrow morning. I just kind of want to test it out, and if I cannot get to that, I probably will not stream at all tomorrow. So Lori, half 3 is a good time to go to bed. I don't remember if half 3, that means 3:30 or 2:30, but either way, that is very late, so I agree that is a good time to go to bed. Actually, for me personally, that is a bad time to go to bed. That is way too late, but anyway. Thank you for joining the stream, and I think you became a member a while ago, a little bit ago, but yeah, thank you for being a channel member. And I hope you have a good night as well. So Hansu, you wear Rohan gear because it looks cool. That's good to know people actually like it. I just happened to discover that recently, I guess, going through it on the server. And I really like this hammer on this Guardian. I used this cosmetic set for a while going through stuff, then I have this one, which I like as well, but I do actually miss having a hammer. I think it's the Guardian class quest hammer is what it's from. But yeah, there was actually not too much to check as far as cosmetics go on this character. Looks like whatever chest piece I have, that might be interesting to see what a full set of that looks like. Looks like I still have level 50. No, that's 77. This looked like a 58 type piece of armor, one specific one I'm thinking, but it's not that. Anyway, that is what is coming up. I'm really going to be focused on the annual gameplays in the near future. Maybe I'll do a mission. And my UI, that is all messed up. I have this, I actually did this for the annual gameplays just because the UI is so small to see. So people, I think, usually would watch the annual gameplays that are unfamiliar with the game, so I would rather them be able to see the UI. I know for me it's no problem to see it, but it really is tiny. I think in video format. And I am in the yellow line, which I do not want to be in. But maybe I'll run this mission while thinking about the upcoming content. This is... Ooh, I have blue line set up. Ugh, I need to get this back to red line. Okay, we'll run a DPS blue line. Actually, I could get break ranks and just get a big DPS boost. This is so weird. I feel like I should be using a shield. Did I actually get my shield deeds? Hammer down Juggernaut. Okay. Oh, I still need to strike with Bash and shield blow some. Okay. Anyway, I think I actually covered the upcoming content. Just as a little recap of what we did today, I did Fornost way early on, then did the leveling competition. Leveling competition started off poorly, but somehow managed to win that. I'm still totally surprised on that. But yeah, that's basically what has gone on today. And I feel like at this point I'm totally drawing this out for no reason since we covered everything. Just kind of hard to do an outro after all that craziness. But anyway, as far as this stream goes, I hope you all did enjoy it. And I want to thank everybody for becoming a new channel member. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody here that did become a channel member, but we had Nibling early-ish on become a channel member, and then Vulgar TG also became a member, and Noah, both of them became level 2 members, so I do appreciate that. You all becoming members and supporting the content. And as far as this stream goes, again, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the variety and just totally different type of content we did with the leveling contest. I am, as mentioned many times, normally a slow leveler, like want to get distracted, see the environment, but when you're trying to level fast, that's not the best idea while questing. So that was new to me, and I also thought it was fun. Hopefully we can get another one of these in the near future, or going from level 15 on. I think that will be exciting. So look forward to that, and thanks everyone for joining, chatting,